start joining lobby.
हो गया क्या विटो टेबल?
हाँ विटो हो गया एक्सेंट।
इनवाइट करना एक बार लॉबी में।
मैं रेंज में प्रैक्टिस किया क्या अल्लू?
भाई भाई
भाई क्या खाना गया है और बेबीज क्या ले?
शिट। चलो 15 मिनट में खत्म कर देंगे बैठ चो।
ठीक है भाई, ठीक है भाई।
ये वाला कॉन्फिडेंस अगर मेरे साथ होता ना नासा
अबे
का main
लगाएगा बैठ
scientist।
लगाएगा 20 मिनट का मैक्स। घर पे सीधा।
रिटर्न
हाँ
ये सब क्या हुआ?
अरे
लेकिन तो कौन से टीम में गए थे ना?
लोग के साथ खेलने गए चीतो बैडमैन।
हाँ वो वाला था ना मियाओ सब।
वो जब बाकी लोग ने छोड़ा तब मियाओ को लिया था बाद में। आइए गेम आइए।
मुझे ऐसा नहीं लग रही कि मुझे कस्टम खेल रहे थे 25 किल्स
सुनना पूजा को बोलेंगे हम लोग को जल्दी जाने। फिर वो पूछेगी किधर तो बोलेगा तेरे मम्मी के साथ।
आराम से भाई मेरी मौन है।
हाँ हेलो गाइस माय नेम इज स्टीव बॉट।
अरे भाई
यस स्ट्रीम ऑन है भाई। हाँ
माय नेम इज आईडी बात कर रहा है
ठीक है भाई।
अरे व्हाट इज दिस?
अच्छा मैं वो आईडी क्या है भाई ठीक।
कुछ भी करो काम कोई डालो किसी और पे। अरे, बोलना नहीं चाहिए था मेरे को कुछ।
इनवाइट कैसे करती है रे?
हेलो या हाँ what fever issue can be
Hi guys, hello. I'm here for 2 minutes. What's up? Thanks Rayesh Singh. Avinash, thank you Ray. Wow. Rajan, hi, what's up? Hello Arpitanand, what's up? Hello Rohan.
नहीं आ रहा भाई.
भाई मेरा वो नहीं हो रहा है वे लोड नहीं हो रहा है ब्रेन.
अरे यार.
उठा नहाया सीधा गेमिंग.
खाना नहीं खाया?
खाना खाया गेमिंग.
ये तेरा भाई बिरयानी ठीक से आया है.
हाँ क्या?
शिट मैन, फुल एनर्जी, फुल.
क्या? शिट मैन. शिट मैन.
शिट.
फुल एनर्जी.
Oof, Mindster.
ये देख सामने वाले डर गए, देख ऑब्जर्वर में जाके बैठ गए, हमको नहीं खेलने का बोल रहे.
ये तेरे फ्रेंड्स है क्या?
इसमें से एक दोस्त है मेरा एक.
कौन? एंड्रयू?
हाँ एंड्रू.
स्पोर्की के सर्वर पे आके और एंड्रू.
हाँ वो स्पोर्की का दोस्त है. हाँ
बहुत मारते.
अरे मारता है तो तू भाई, कल का ब्रिमस्टोन.
यार नजर लगा दिया. हटा दे नजर.
अरे यार
नहीं होगा.
शिट मैन नजर लगा दिया.
Or members only today also.
No,
Huh?
already 1 hour is going on.
What are?
Yeah, straight का वो भी नहीं चाहिए. अबे ये वाईबी गॉड कहाँ से आया? हेलो.
क्या?
ये रेडिएंट यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? ये इनका टीम में है? पूजा की टीम में?
नहीं.
मजे लेने आया.
जा निकल.
Accept. Invite. Invite. No. What teammates, man? Opponent Fuja is inviting me. You guys are not inviting.
How are you now, Snorlax?
Good, bro. No problem. No issues at all. वो दो है बस. Tomorrow I should get it done.
देख ये लोग में सिर्फ 2 लोग मारते भाई, बाकी कौन है पता नहीं अपने को.
इधर भी 2 लोग ही मारते हैं ना.
इधर ये लोग सब लोग मारते इधर भाई. कौन बोला है भाई? कुछ भी
नहीं. टाइटन और आईडी.
अरे किधर? स्नॉरलैक्स, टीबोन,
आईडी जो मारा भाई.
आईडी फुल फायर पे था कल भाई.
आईडी को कल 1000 सब्स गेन हुआ, पता है क्या?
बेंच ये आपने को रेडी पूछा, मैं रेडी लिख दिया.
हाँ रेडी है.
टीबोन आमेन खेलेगा? आमेन
नहीं, उसको नहीं आता.
आमेन नहीं आता?
आमन नहीं आता.
चलेगा.
ब्रिम खेलता है वो. या तो मैं खेल सकता हूँ ओमेन.
नहीं अपन जो
मैं तो कुछ किया भी नहीं भाई कल.
आज चांस मिलेगा तेरे को करने.
नहीं मिलेगा आज भी.
You got this. Easy.
अभी धनेश को धन देने का अपन.
Easy clap.
ठीक है.
Shit यार.
लेट्स गो खत्म जीजी एंड गो नेक्स्ट
नाम क्यों चेंज किया टाइटल?
अरे ऐसे ही रे बोर हो रहा था अभी वैसे भी खेलता नहीं ना अभी टूर्नामेंट्स वगैरह
555
अरे अभी जॉब वॉब चाहिए रे हो गया मेरा इंजीनियरिंग ऐसा अभी
क्या इंजीनियरिंग किया है?
मैं कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग किया है
कंप्यूटर बोलते
सेम हालत
T-Bone can get a job in this company.
और आई एम ओनली लिविंग
हाँ
Robber now being a fresher very difficult लगता है
yeah
हाँ मैं
Kali left TM and joined us. हाँ भाई पता है.
अबे बात तो बोल भाई
कंट्रोवर्सी
और आगे करेगा क्या?
अभी तो और मसाला आने का है
हाँ आने का है.
अभी तो और मजा आएगा
और
भाई
बहुत
कल
कुछ
रात को
होगा
अनुज
अभी।
ब्रो ने स्ट्रीम में बोला कि सीक्रेट लाइफ सीक्रेट कुछ तो है भाई बताने का.
सिगरेट नहीं भाई सीक्रेट है वो.
सीक्रेट हाँ भाई
हाँ.
सीक्रेट.
सिगरेट मत बोल भाई लॉक
हाँ लॉकडाउन चालू माय गॉड
T-Bone वो विंडो बंद करने का तेरे को ठीक है.
क्यों?
उधर से भी आ सकता है.
स्टार्ट हो रहा है गाइस.
क्या बोल रहे हैं? विंडो तो बंद ही है.
Let's go.
लेट्स गो.
कल के सेम पिच ना दोस्तों
हाँ
हाँ सेम पिच. ये मजा आया.
अच्छा लगा.
अच्छा सेम पिच पूछा क्या तू?
हाँ
हमको लगा पिच की बात कर.
पिच भी सेम है.
हाँ ना.
T-Bone smokes. ओ T-Bone.
बुक्स लिया ले लिया.
नहीं उधर करने का ठीक से.
कहाँ पे? हाँ हाथ करेंगे. स्मोक एक बहाना है.
अरे टी-बॉन तेरी स्क्रीन पे से पब्लिक फोन कर रही है मेरे को और बोलते थोड़ा चिल कर
हाँ तो बोला वैसा चीज है तू क्या.
टाइटन और बहुत
ओ भाई
स्ट्रीम नहीं करता है ना टाइटन.
अरे नहीं यार पीसी नहीं है मेरा. अच्छा और नहीं तेरे को रेड वेड करने तो मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पे कर दे भाई एकदम सेक्सी फोटोज है.
आज निकल कर सकते थे.
अबे यार माय इंस्टाग्राम वेरी नाइस गाइस सब लोग को अच्छा रहेगा.
ठीक है सेंड कर लिंक मेरे को.
आइए
ಸ್ನಾರ್ಲೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಲ್ವಾ.
ಡಿಲೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆ.
ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ.
No, he wants to get that
ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ.
privilege of watching without delay.
This poor place.
Let's go guys.
Comes to life. A sea
Let's go,
after
focus.
my own heart.
ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ
सेम करता है
ಬೇಡ
करते
ಬೇಡ.
करते तो ऑपोजिट जाता है.
सेम पिक्स है बट किल जाए.
देखते पहले.
विमेन पुश कर सकते हैं वो लोग.
हाँ किलर तो ऑपोजिट जाता है.
सबसे मेरे हिसाब से बी खेल. आज कुछ मसला हो सकता है.
कैम लगाना कैम.
हाँ लगाऊंगा. इधर बैठना एग्जाइल इधर बैठ. फ्लैश करेंगे तो इधर पीछे. हाँ मैं ब्लाइंड हुआ तो पिक कर तू.
ओके भाई. मिड रिकॉन है.
रेना स्टेयर्स है.
किल जाए ये पे गाइस. किल जाए ये पे.
मैं मिड ड्रोन कर रहा ठीक है.
बी गैदर करते नहीं बी के लिए रखना.
हाँ भी
दो स्मोक.
आ जाओ गैदर
मार्केट है एक.
हाइड रहा है हां.
ये मेन स्मोक है.
आजा डी बोन पीछे आजा.
ठीक है रेज मार के ठीक है. नेड है.
ड्रोन कर रहा हूं कवर देना.
कर
दे रहा हूं मैं.
मार्केट
चलो भाई
साइड पे क्लियर लग रहा. बोट आउट चल रहा है.
बीमेन रख रहा हूं मैं.
साइड क्लियर है, रीटेक खेल रहे हैं लोग।
रिमेन स्मोक है, फ्लैंक आ रहा है एक।
मेरा कैम है, टैप करूंगा मैं, चिल करूं कभी और
My camera is destroyed.
गलत
Caught one.
बीमैन
बीमन डेड।
साइड मारा।
मार्केट एक कभी खुदा, आई थिंक कभी है
One enemy remaining.
मार्केट या कभी।
नाइस बेबी।
लेट्स गो,
लेट्स
नाइस
गो।
राउंड।
क्या फक अप
भाई ये क्या सीन है पिंक वाले?
क्या हुआ?
पिंक वाले
Do it again.
पिंक
तरह का
घोष डाल D1 पीछे।
मैं दे दूंगा किधर है?
मिल गया
मिड टू
आ जाओ बी गुस्से साथ में।
मिड टू बी वाला करना है।
नहीं आराम से
नहीं एक्चुअली बी ड्रोन करना, बी ड्रोन के पीछे आराम से वॉकिंग करना।
बी ड्रोन कर ले। हां
ठीक है वो नेड कर रहा है मेरे ड्रोन पे ना।
हां हट चलेगा रे, टेक द चांस आराम से शॉक डाट भी आ सकता है थोड़ा पीछे से।
हां मैं पीछे से कर रहा हूं
राइट साइड चेक कर रहा हूं मैं,
और भी रहा हूं मैं।
फ्लैश कर रहा हूं।
सोवा डीप मिड है। आजा एक्साइल तू चले, हम तेरे चले।
साइड क्लियर है गाइस, नेट आया साइड।
Tripwire destroyed.
दो सिटी एक मार के
ये ऑन किया सिटी का।
एक और सिटी आ रहा था।
Buried.
मार्केट एक सिटी
One enemy remaining.
मार्केट फ्लैश राइट साइड। बस
No one to interrogate.
लेट्स गो बॉय।
नहीं करना, नहीं
Sova, we need eyes.
बैड मैनर्स।
Tell us where they are.
नया BMP नया
ये भी एम की रेस ही खेल रहा है भाई।
सुन ना एक्चुअली चलो ना फिर से बी चलो ना।
हाँ फिर से चल हाँ जा सकते until they get killed by here। हाँ
खेलने दे फक इट मारते अपन।
मिड कुछ भी आ सकता है, एक ट्रैप यहां लगा।
मैं मिड पे रहा हूं ना, मिड पे हूं ना मैं, मिड पे उछल मत। तुम लोग निकलो, मैं मिड से आता हूं, मैं मिड कर।
इधर जल्दी नेड आ जाएगा अभी।
वो ड्रोन स्लो स्पोर्ट से करना तो सीधा स्मोक कर दे। हां
ठीक है।
दो साइड गए वो लोग। रेड एचपी है बोट, नाइस किल। साइड एक और है, राइट साइड एक और।
रेस -88 मिड,
टिकॉन तोड़ना था रे।
Last player standing.
बोट है।
Spike down.
रेस लो है।
गॉट दिस टिगोन। नेक्स्ट।
हैवी किल रहे थे क्या?
हाँ 3 जंग
चलेगा
नो
अपना
सोमन
बोनस
हैज टू ब्रेक रिकॉन।
हां सोवा अगर तो
रिकॉन
रिकॉन
फटाफट। हाँ
मेरे पे रिकॉन तोड़ने का वो टाइम में ड्रोन किया था, ड्रोन खत्म होने पे मैंने रिकॉन किया।
चलेगा। ओ फक इट चलेगा।
क्या कर रहा है अभी?
होल्ड करते क्या, स्प्लिट पिक्स के लिए खेलता है
वो स्ट्रोकी पिक्स के लिए खेल रहा है, सोलो पुश कर रहा है, उसको लेने का ट्राई करो ना साथ में। मिड या
इधर आ रहा है वो,
मिड आया लास्ट राउंड, ए शॉट आ सकता है। सोवा
ठीक है
रैंडमली एक तो मिड आ रहा है, ये मिड पे
साइड जाने से पहले मेरे को छोड़ दो क्योंकि मेरे पास सिर्फ डीगल है, मेरे को बेट जाना।
लर कौन कर रहा है? AC4 देना।
यूज मी एज अ बेट दिस।
मैं कर लूंगा, लर्क मैं कर लूंगा। एग्जैक्ट टीम के साथ मिड रिवील कर।
एक मिड स्मोक डालो क्या?
हां डाल दे, एक स्मोक डाल दे मिड पे चलेगा। और स्लो ही खेलेगा।
किलजॉय ए ही खेल रहा है।
हां मैं लेता हूं उसको, मेरे पे है ही होटल।
पॉज्ड है।
अभी ये वाला स्मोक बता दे, कौन सा वाला आईडी डालने का?
कौन सा?
मिड
मिड में
स्मोक बताया तूने?
अपन मिड नहीं ले रहे तो क्लोज वाला ही डाल दे।
So T1 basically if you are taking mid then you smoke here so that we'll clear this two part and then we go. So if you are not taking mid then you can smoke normally here.
क्या फीचर है ना वैलोरेंट में, साला
Shut.
सीक्रो में नहीं है ये।
क्यों नहीं है?
मतलब फिंग तो नहीं है?
क्या फिंग नहीं है अभी? फिंग
आ गया क्या?
हाँ but it's not so you know user friendly like Valorant.
मतलब इन लोगों ने बेसिकली कॉपी किया
हां मैन या अभी देखना नया मैप भी कॉबल और एस्टेक मिक्स कर दिया
भाई, इतना लंबा है भाई, पूरा पिकनिक बना सकते हैं आप।
मेरे को लग रहा है 2 स्मोक चाहिए वो मैप के लिए।
करंट हो गया क्या?
आराम से पास हो जाएगा।
हाँ ये ट्रिप का सीन है आईडी।
हाँ
ये ट्रिप थोड़ा ऊपर लग गया।
क्राउच हो गया क्या?
हाँ
रुका रहा हूँ।
नहीं रे, I think you will hit the
हो
head.
रहा है,
या नहीं
हो रहा है, हो रहा है।
नहीं है बीच, मतलब you can crouch.
Yeah, you can crouch and walk.
This goes here.
अभी इधर आ सकता है ये सर।
I can put this trip, but you're going amen. I can just put my trap wire here.
There.
But amen push करेंगे तो they'll just.
ये बेस्ट है ना?
There. There.
हाँ, no bro,
या तो इधर।
no, they will climb onto this and
Oh,
they
yeah.
can updraft. I mean, float.
या
चालू हुआ सब लोग है ना?
हाँ हाँ।
Trap wire दे
Oh,
दिया,
T-Bone.
मैं नहीं जा रहा हूँ अभी।
अरे टी-बोन सो गया।
फिर मैसेज कर रहा था।
मैं ना एमिन के और लेके वो किलो को मारने की कोशिश करता हूँ, बाकी लोग स्लो ही खेलो।
ठीक है।
कौन कॉल करना?
मैं इधर तेरे को पहले पिक कर देंगे।
हाँ हाँ।
नहीं कर रहा पिक को।
बीमेन ड्रोन हो रहा है।
मैं जाऊंगा ना आगे इधर, तुम आके मारना किलो।
I'll throw my ult and just hold ना।
राइट साइड टर्रेट है गाइस। हेवन है।
टी-बोन स्मोक देना मैं घुस रहा हूँ।
दे दी।
हेवन गैप है, स्मोक
Cage
केयरफुल।
triggered.
डोर क्लोज करना है।
कर दे।
सेफ खेल लो यार, सेफ खेल लो
मैं
पूरा सेफ।
लेट आऊँगा मैं। बस।
ठीक है।
रिकॉन आ रहा है 3 सेट।
One more A shot.
Last player standing.
अरे वो मिल गया डिफ्यूजर।
स्मोक कर दिया।
चलेगा तो।
अरे डिफ्यूजर में जाता है, मजा आ जाता है।
अंडर हेवन कौन था?
मेरे को डबल क्लियर कर रही है। Even if I'm
रोके
get one,
बैठा
I'm
था।
getting traded.
मुझे लगता है क्या करना है पता है?
हाँ।
आराम से मिड लेन।
हाँ स्लो ही खेलना पड़ेगा मिड लेके।
ओए। स्मोक दे रहा है।
This goes here.
तूने वो मारा था क्या? ऊपर मारा था क्या? गाड़ी?
हाँ बट ऊपर मारा था। वो अंडर हेवन स्मोक था तो मैं चेक ही नहीं किया।
सोवा ड्रोन कर रहा है अभी पे।
और तुम्हारा 37 हिट।
Spike down mid.
अरे शॉट पुश।
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, स्मोक कर रहा।
Cage triggered. I have retrieved the spike.
बी लेना स्नो लगा।
कौन है? मार्केट कौन है?
दो अभी पुश।
तो मार्केट तो
कुछ भी
दो मार्केट।
हाँ दो मार। रुक मैं मारता हूँ, एक को मारता हूँ।
I'm going side. प्लांट करूँ साइड पे?
तो उधर खेल तो।
साइड क्लियर, प्लांट ले रहा हूँ मैं।
डोर क्लोज कर रहा हूँ मैं।
Planted the spike.
नाइस किल।
One enemy remaining.
सिटी आया मैं। आई थिंक बैकस्टैब हो सकते हैं। सिटी क्लियर है। प्लान क्या है?
मार्केट।
ठीक है मैं मारता हूँ। सिटी आया।
Last player
और
standing.
-105 इजी विन।
You should run.
This is a sad camp.
It's okay bro.
टाइम नहीं है। अब नहीं हटा।
Nice hit, boys.
I don't know how to get by without.
They don't have a single life worth
Nice round guys. Well played by Snorlax.
Thanks bro. Wake up T-Bone.
Bro, they don't have money. I think we should push one side together. Do not complicate
I
anything.
think we should go B again.
Yeah.
Or if we go B, no, they might stack B. I feel.
No, only one guy break the this thing, no, the dart if.
Yeah, I will. Snow, इसके drone पे will take info. If it's not a stack, we'll go. If it's a stack,
हाँ
it's not.
chill. हाँ चलेगा.
ठीक है. Smoke बता दियो कब से.
रुक T-Bone मत कर. ड्रोन जाने दे पहले.
I'll break the dart. I'm ready for the dart.
मार्केट है
कभी के
कभी है क्या
no one कभी left side.
फ्लैश किया मैं सीटी है अरे रिकॉन कोई नहीं तोड़ रहा है क्या
They're all there, bro. We couldn't come there. There was everything on us. निकल जाओ ना, ये निकल जाओ, फास्ट ये निकल जाओ.
3 एटलीस्ट 3 या 4 है इधर तो वो कल्ट है गाइस
Cage triggered. Cage triggered.
My ult's not ready.
Oh, it was a stack.
Launching smoke.
Fast late, T1.
you guys still got it you guys can still win.
Revealing area.
ए वाइन से कर
तेरी किधर है
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
आराम से यार.
अच्छा चलो
अंदर नहीं था वो ड्रोन के अपने को पता चला था कि स्टैक है करके तो अपन रुक गए होते थे
Regrets, everyone.
हाँ ना.
Your hearts are fine.
नहीं सिर्फ अकेला था रेस उधर सिटी पे
I need this.
अरे ये डीगल ड्रॉप दे सकता है.
और रहना था बस
इको करना है.
टैग नहीं था
हाँ इको करना पैसा नहीं. कर सकता है क्या कोई डीगल ड्रॉप?
मैं दे सकता हूँ
My time.
दिया
वो किल जाए उनके हमेशा हेवन ही खेल रही है
हाँ
निकाल सकते हैं. पिक करो 1 by 1.
डबल एक शॉट खेलते हैं
मेल्ट पे एक बंदे को निकालने का ट्राई करता
ट्राई पिक्स ट्राई करो यार
Goes there.
डीगल है वैसे भी
कैम लगाओ क्या? नाइस शॉट रे.
शॉट रे
अपलिंक करूं क्या? इन्फो लूं क्या?
एक गार्डन
अल्टी
तो
करूं क्या?
बी मार्केट है
Everyone.
बी डेड
ओनली वन मार्केट. गो बी T1 गो बी.
लेट्स गो भी टुगेदर
मार्केट है लो है -55 है
टुगेदर गाइस.
अल्ट कर रहा है T1 मार्केट बाहर आएगा देख
नाइस
डेड गो क्लियर
नाइस अल्टी
प्लांट रेडी.
बोट पे गन है चाहिए तो
She has the ult.
I'm playing side with you, T1.
Smoke नहीं है ठीक है. Are you play side? It's okay.
मेरे पास क्या है? मैं चिल मारो तुम लोग. एक बी में आया. रेस निकल जाओ उधर से. एक सिटी एक बी में.
My eyes are down.
One enemy remaining.
लास्ट सीट बी में.
Thrifty.
Let's fight T1. ये
भाई
क्या
हम लोग को सिर्फ डीगल खेलना पड़ेगा रे
कार्ड ईगल्स बजाए
भाई सबका पिक निकाल रहा डीगल से
सुन ना मैं और आईडी बी में आते तुम तीनों मिड तो भी आओ ना सोवा को ड्रोन करने दो टाइल से 3 मिनट तो भी आ जाओ
चलो
वो ए शॉट हमेशा पिक लेने आ रहा है रे ओमेन.
T1 first a short smoke
Oh yeah.
deep smoke then when we are going inside market to B then city smoke okay
Together.
do of the
कुछ मत कर दे आगे मत जा
Do a first only.
हाँ a short smoke do it now
किलजॉय भी है. बैक साइड किलजॉय एक बैक साइड है. किलजॉय भी है.
it smoke है आ जाओ
आना
मार्केट क्लियर
आजा
smoke कर T1
शेयर दे.
Can you wait?
come on fast T1 close the door
साइड
साइड एक और है
ड्रोन हो रहा है
साइड एक और
Spike down B.
वन साइड वन मार्केट
Last player standing.
How many were there inside?
stacked again.
ये लोग भी हैवी नहीं खेल रहे रे बेंच
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
बी हैवी
हैवी खेल रहे हैं लोग बहुत
ड्रॉप है क्या
और रोटेशन भी हैवी कर रहे हैं. तो क्या कर सकते हैं?
सुनो ना सेम करके फिर साइफर को ए में आने दो अपन मिड टू ए शॉट स्प्लिट कर दे आ
I can give a drop.
Need a drop. Thank you.
आ जाओ ए शॉट आ जाओ एक्साइल आ जाओ ए शॉट ड्रोन कर ले
वेट बुलडॉग पूछ ले एक
Life goes there.
दे सकता बुलडॉग
No, I have.
हाँ अच्छा ये में ए जाना है ना
हां ए शॉट जाता है
ये रिकॉन है डिडंट गेट स्पॉटेड राइट
T1 got spotted.
ड्रोन कर रहा है क्या हमारा?
एक शॉट है, एक हेवन
Heaven
सुबह
है।
हेवन सुबह।
लाइंस क्लियर है।
लेफ्ट क्लियर।
क्या
Okay.
उसने
7 डेड।
ए आ जाओ ना साथ में, आ जाओ, बाहर निकल दे।
आजा शॉट आजा। फ्लैश कर रहा तुम लोग को गार्डन। आजा
35 नाइस वन।
बिलो हेवन क्लियर है। नाइस रे टीबोन।
I'm gonna take
One heaven.
I'm going to kill her when she breaks the door again, okay?
One
She's
heaven.
already here.
Hey, one A shot. One heaven,
One
one A
A shot.
shot.
Cutting their vision. One enemy remaining.
City left. I mean, short.
One A shot, one heaven. Last A shot.
Last shot. Hide, one. He's out, okay? Sight now.
Right now.
Not defusing.
Last player standing.
Nice bro, nice round bro.
Shouldn't have picked him.
I don't know why the fuck I use the ult.
You're just back.
Yeah.
चलेगा fuck it.
चला इधर. I can drop. Yeah, I can drop. I dropped.
I thought just to buy time.
Guys, यही चलो ना. B नहीं हो रहा तो यही चलो.
आ जाओ भाई, बी तो नहीं हो रहा अपने से।
नहीं बी नहीं हो रहा क्योंकि वो लोग स्टैक कर रहे बहुत।
Yes.
मार्केट भी छोड़ के बी साइड भाग रहे तीनों। एक काम कर सकते हैं हम, ये स्प्लिट मिड से कर सकते हैं। मिड और ए शॉट स्प्लिट करके ये जा सकते हैं क्योंकि वो लोग बी साइड खेल रहे हैं।
They'll play A.
अभी मत करो, अभी इतना दिमाग नहीं चला। चिल कर। मैं इसके ड्रोन के साथ जा रहा हूँ। किल जा इधर है।
पीछे जा सकते हैं। स्नोरलैक्स कम बैक।
हाँ।
के भी जाते ना। चलो भाग के भी जाते हैं।
भाग के जाना।
चल ना टीबोन बी आ जाना।
उधर मोलोटोव यूज हो गया। सब मोलोटोव यूज हो गया उसका।
बी पुश नहीं हुआ। चल मेरा ट्रैप है उधर अभी तक।
मिड का कोई सीन नहीं है।
मिड में होल्ड कर रहा हूँ।
ओमेन टीपी कर सकता है। लेफ्ट पे चेक कर लो।
मिड सोवा ड्रोन कर।
साइड रिकॉन दे दे। एग्जैक्ट।
जाओ पहले जाओ अंदर।
मैं लेट लॉक कर रहा हूँ मिड।
भाई मार्केट से बाहर आके मारा रे दोस्तों।
Last player standing.
नहीं रे, प्रॉब्लम है कि we all five were there no in A. One guy if was in B, our teammate, then we could have won B.
I want their life.
Because by the time we went, they will also rotate no.
Yeah, let add his luck, no? Yesterday it was.
Yeah. T-Bone, give me that no.
Yeah. Thank you. इसको drop चाहिए।
I need this.
पैसा है क्या टीबोन?
My thanks.
स्पाइक ले लो ना बस। अरे यार दूर हो गया।
मैं आता हूँ।
ड्रॉपिंग इट आउट।
I have the spike.
So was playing market. You guys can.
पता नहीं किधर थी।
B-main info.
B-main cancel.
They know I'm not here. That I'm here. Sorry.
एक मिनट मार्केट से पिक कर अभी।
मार्केट रे नाउ।
या
वी शुड ट्राई बी।
गार्डन चुप के खेल रहे टाइटन।
वन डेड बी।
नाइस किल रहे।
एक यहाँ पे जेन है। एक जेन आई विल रिकॉन।
हां
रिकॉन।
आई डोंट
डेड एचपी है।
दो जेन हेवन एक वन हेवन। हेल्प हिम दोस्तों, यू नीड हेल्प। वन हेवन।
वेट।
Front of you, T-Bone.
One enemy remaining.
Bro, I didn't hit him. He's 7.
Okay.
30 seconds left.
Isn't ready.
7.
नाइस।
अरे अपने सब कोई नहीं कर रहे बे।
अरे
क्या बकचोदी है।
सभी को
Last round
पता
before
नहीं
the
क्या हो रहा
switch.
है।
Spend like there is no tomorrow. Because there just might not be.
चलेगा अपन भी सिटी साइड मारेंगे मैच।
हाँ।
This goes here.
सुनो अभी मैं लर्क करता हूँ, ठीक है? तुम लोगों को रोटेट करना है तो वी कैन डू दैट, ओके? मैं ए पे रुक रहा हूँ, तुम लोग बी पे ड्रोन करके देख लो। अगर
चलो।
पिस्टल ड्रॉप मांग लो, लास्ट राउंड है।
That goes there.
हाँ फुल बैक कर लो। मैं थोड़ा अग्रेसिव जा रहा हूँ बीच पे।
दो इनमें ड्रोन वेट कर।
मिड रश क्या? मिड रश
पुश किया क्या शायद? मिड पुश किया शायद।
तो वर्ड तुम इधर करिए।
मार्केट
मिड रश क्या?
वो लोग बी रोटेट किया अभी। बी रोटेट किया बस। पीछे आना है तो आ जाओ।
आजा।
एक क्लियर है।
दो मार्केट
वापस जाओ, ए जाओ टीबोन ए जा, भाग जा फटाफट भाग जा।
रिस्पॉन्स से आ रहा हो, ठीक है। ये लिया क्या?
नहीं एक
तेरे को नहीं मरना ताड़ी। डोंट हैव डाइड।
क्या करने का?
सब रोटेट हो रहा है।
एस क्लियर टीबोन। देयर इज बीसीटी। यू वांट you'll get a plant easy.
Spike planted.
You should run. Last player standing.
चलेगा, नाइस ट्राई।
अगर टीगली खेलते
चलेगा, सिटी साइड मारते हैं अपन।
टीगली खेलते भाई।
Switching sides.
maybe fourth आना था। I thought of killing one.
Should have held side, Adi. You could have won the round.
Yeah, no. You have taken control.
Yeah, he had control, but he pushed CT.
I thought of getting one kill. Man advantage था ना।
No, it would have. No, the problem was they know I am in B side.
Okay.
Because I killed one in B and then I went into side. So.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes, this should do.
चलेगा, we can win.
एक मिड लिंक स्मोक दे रहा हूँ।
ओके, मैं मिड खेलता हूँ। मिड कोई नहीं अपना।
चलेगा, मैं बी में शॉट लेके आ रहा हूँ वापस।
आजा।
जल्दी भी नहीं आ सकता। बी साउंड नहीं है।
मिड है। ए शॉट आएंगे शायद।
ए शॉट क्या है?
डायरेक्ट इधर।
देख रहा।
मिड आया।
वन मिडन।
ठीक है।
I got a shot.
I have aim in. One A shot.
मैं शॉट
Molly है तेरे पास? A shot.
Push me.
मिड इन है।
Yeah, he.
A shot दो बंदे हैं।
मैं बी में देख रहा। मत फाइट कर।
सारे मिड
आजा, मैं मिड पर क्लोज कर रहा हूँ।
मेरे पे पुश कर रहे हैं।
तेरे राइट पे एक है शायद। टाइटन।
हां, मेरे को वही लग रहा है।
वन मोर डिंक्ट है।
पिक करना है क्या उसको? आजा।
डिंक्ट है, एक और डिंक्ट है। इधर है।
Two guys in market. Two guys.
Yeah, two guys market. Yeah.
Nice
shot, T1. One more है, एक और है।
One more.
B में हो सकता है।
One more.
I'm red HP, okay? He's inside market.
He's inside market. Okay.
वो सिटी टू ए जा सकते हैं क्या?
ना, मैं देख रहा हूँ, सिटी है मेरे पास।
Not sure where is Fuja, but then she's inside market.
They both mid. Turret है उसका।
हाँ, okay. Both are market then.
एक मार्केट सोवा है।
मैं सिटी टू ए देख रहा हूँ। मैं 1 HP हूँ। इंस्टेंट तू हाइड रेस हुआ।
मैं रिकॉन कर सकता हूँ मिड।
ये मार्केट दरवाजे के पीछे क्लोज।
हाँ।
They can't go here actually 15 seconds. They can't go. Come.
No, they can go from CT.
A shot.
हाँ, इधर ही है।
10 seconds left.
Nice. एक और लास्ट गेम मिड पे।
remaining.
ये गया। No time. लेफ्ट साइड हो सकता है। एक्सेप्ट। USP ले लो।
A shot.
नाइस राउंड गाइस।
अरे यार।
How's that for a play?
दिखा क्या?
खत्म। सामने वाले डर गए। जीजी इजी।
हाँ, जीजी।
This goes here. That goes there.
Middling smoke दे रहा हूँ पहली बार। With your cam, just let me know if they are rushing. Okay.
Yeah.
Middling smoke दे रहा।
Yes, this should do.
B में साउंड है। लिंक गया वो लोग। B में आया एक।
Don't be exposed from A main T1.
No.
2-3 B में है।
There you go.
याद है रिको।
सारे
4 B में। Nice.
मैं क्रॉस देख रहा हूँ लेफ्ट का।
नाइस वन एम
फ्लैश करो टाइटन क्या
बॉम्ब ड्रॉप एम
फ्लैश किया फ्लैश किया
स्पाइक ड्रॉप
नाइस राउंड लेट्स गो
कसम
भाई ये क्या CS:GO वाला स्ट्रैट था चारों बी जाओ मैं ये जाके
हां
Sorry. Ears.
वो सिर्फ मिराज में काम होता करता था मिराज और इन्फर्नो
हां ये पैलेस भाई
याद है यार बात करता था सब लोग भी मैं रहूंगा यार
That goes there. Yes, this should do.
सामने वाले फट गया मैं अपना गेम
बी फ्लैश आया बी रिकॉन भी आया रिकॉन तोड़ा मैं
बीमैन आरो बी
यार वन मोर
One enemy
नाइस
remaining.
बेबी ये
अरे नाइस रे एक्साइल
लेट्स गो
इजी बॉयज इजी है क्या बॉयज
नाइस रे एक्साइल
ये क्या
Blink and they'll catch up. Stay alert.
मैं सेविंग कर रहा हूं
हां बैंक में डाल दे बैंक में डाल देती वो
टीबॉन स्पेक्टर थे मेरे को पीछे
Need equipment.
This is a
हाय
nice.
कर लौड़े 6000 तेरे पे
भाई बानर में घर कर
That goes there.
शिट अभी मेरे को रेडर पे देख मैं क्या कर रहा है
This goes here.
Can't even make a dent. Satchel out.
ये क्या हो गया हेलो
बीमेन क्लियर है एमेन भी क्लियर है मिड है क्या ये लो या बी के बाहर है
हॉल
ओ भाई
मिल भी
Spike
गया
down. Attacker spawn.
मिड डेड
ये शॉट
हां ये शॉट
One enemy remaining.
टॉप में राइट साइड बॉक्सेस बॉक्स के पीछे वो
नाइस टीम वर्क मेक्स ड्रीम वर्क
डूबा के भी मार के आए रहे उसको
Going to scatter for my stuff. Super easy.
मैं उसका अलार्म बॉट
क्या होता है भाई
अल्लाह हुआ तो
थोड़ा डिवोटी
Yes, this should do. That goes there. This is a nice spot.
हां
This goes here.
पुश करना है क्या चल
हाँ,
अरे इधर टारगेट रहेगा रे
मिड
देखे इधर लेफ्ट में
वेट में ड्रोन करता तुम्हारे लिए क्लोज
ये शॉट
कैमरा इधर किधर तो
घुसा क्या
हां ये शॉट
तो जा टीस्पून से जा
Cage trigger.
नाइस
Spike down mid.
भाई नहीं तो यार गन नहीं
One enemy
देखो
remaining.
शॉट नहीं शॉट नहीं लॉन्ग
एमएन लॉक
Sorry,
-40
sorry.
एमएन -40
हाँ,
लॉक टैग दे वो
ठीक है
नाइस
Here, amigo.
नाइस
वैंडल
वन में भी?
वैंडल पड़ा
ऐसे सुमड़ी में दो मारा सुमड़ी में
हाँ तू ही
अबे मैं वीक कर रहा था मैं बार-बार वहां पे हाइड करके खेल रहा था मैं पीक किया तो
but I'll tell you one thing nobody will be happy except for T1's chat
This is a nice.
for first time they are able to witness such good gameplay
Now this goes here.
चलो भाई एंटर कर रहे
That goes there.
है क्या भाई
Yes, this should do.
recon mid again
mid recon
यार 2 मिनट यार सॉरी
मिड ले रहे हैं
और दो
हाँ
मिड ले लिया क्या
हाँ लिया
हाँ एक अंदर घुसा थी
मैं आ रहा हूं फाइट करने आ रहा हूं
कर दे टीबॉन
तीन
कर दे
बारह आएगा मार अरे बंदा
अल्टक दिया
दो मार्केट
सॉरी
एक्सेल मारेगा ना 4 को
ये जा रहे हो
आएंगे ही नहीं इधर
आएगा नहीं रे
मंडी संडी ए गए तो
मैं अल्ट हगा क्या
माता
हाँ और क्या भाई वो लोग इधर है अल्ट मारना उधर
Spike planted.
इजी फॉर यू
रिकॉन है शॉक डार्ट है 90 बुलेट्स है
Revealing area.
और कुछ
150 एचपी भी है
डबल
Shock dart.
पड़ा उसको अंडर हेवन।
तू गया
भाई का रैप हुआ मेरे साथ।
नहीं ओ भाई
सुनो एंड करते हैं
तो मैं आप
ये नहीं देते
More
अपन
deaths. We're
मैं
ready.
भी
मैं डाउन
खेलूंगा, मैं भी
लगा रहा हूं,
खत्म
खेलूंगा।
कर देते हैं।
Should I play B? हेलो तो भाई खेल लेगा तू?
हाँ चलेगा चलेगा स्विच करते चलेगा।
हाँ
मैं हाई में डॉप लगा
This
रहा हूं।
goes here.
T1 लिंक स्मोक
ओके
एंड बी रेडी टू स्मोक ये मेन
Goes
आल्सो।
हाँ सुन टी1 स्मोक मत कर एक्चुअली है ना सीधा मिड लिंक पिक कर आजा छोड़ दे वो
This
मेरे साथ पिक कर सीधा एक मार के अपन पीछे आ जाएंगे चल
this goes here.
आजा आजा
लिंक आया।
बीमेन ड्रोन हो रहा है, बीमेन ड्रोन हो रहा है, बीमेन
ठीक है मैं आ रहा हूं।
ये तोड़
मार्केट फ्रंट
मैं देख रहा हूँ शॉट मॉली करो क्या शॉट
नहीं आए तो करना वेस्ट
Cage
मत
trigger.
दो भी में
मेरा
ना?
स्नोलैक्स केयर मिड
हाँ दो भी में
You should run.
मिड क्लियर है।
Cage
आया हो।
triggered.
कमेंट कर राजू
Tripwire destroyed.
वेट बढ़िया वाला रिकॉन।
क्रॉस देख रहा हूं तेरा।
बीमेन स्मोक दे रहा हूँ
मैं डिटेल हूं।
बूमर तोड़ दे प्लीज बूमर तोड़।
नीड हेल्प डेड बैक साइड ऑलरेडी
नहीं होगा भाई।
बीमेन
बी में है।
वेट
एक और एक में।
पूजा बीमेन
रीलोड।
Spike planted.
एक रेड एचपी है।
One enemy.
रेड एचपी लास्ट।
येलो है
लेट्स
Nice,
गो
baby.
एक्साइल गॉड अवार्ड
पे ऑफ है।
पूजा स्मोक से आके मार रही
Bro, you
सिटी पे
guys-
ऑफ है।
ब्रो आई वेटेड सो लॉन्ग मेरे को लगा
इधर ही
एक
है।
किल भी नहीं आएगा भाई डिटेन हो गया मैं
एक्चुअली सही खेला तू एक मार के डिटेन हुआ
हाँ
सही
ना
खेला actually।
भाई
नहीं couldn't help bro because they are
Yeah.
not crossing also to here. By that
बीमेन ब्रो
No, I completely forgot that Omen teleported backside, bro. I shouldn't have
हाँ।
called for help.
Match point.
Was that
चल
dangerous?
अच्छा हो रहा।
Take it.
टी1
काम
आगे
करने
सेम
क्या?
करते हैं।
4 खेलने हैं क्या?
हाँ नहीं
ट्रिप डाल दे,
हम लोग संभाल
नहीं।
लेंगे जैसे वैसे।
अच्छा नहीं वो लोग यही आएंगे इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ।
मटका मारा बे मैं उसको
अरे फिर से मारेगा चल से मार चोद देंगे आजा
अरे चिल
Yes, this should do.
क्यों भाई टाइटन हेलो।
Goes here.
अरे फील लाइक जल्दी करो यार पर नहीं जाना
This should do.
नहीं कर-
मैं देख रहा हूँ लिंक है मेरे पास।
ऑल्ट
टॉप
किस
में
दिया
छोड़ दिया।
हेलो मैड में एग्जाइल मारना
60 टैग है।
ए मैंने
80 टैग है।
ए शॉट क्या
नहीं शॉट नहीं आ सकता।
ए मैं वन बी मैन आई वाज कॉट ऑफ दैट बी को सरस
हाउ मेनी
साइट घुसा है
घुस गया already.
ऑलरेडी साइट कुड बी
घुस
सिटी
गया ऑलरेडी।
सिटी रह सकता है
कैन बी सिटी ऑलरेडी।
एक हाईमेट था।
मैं बीमेन देख रहा हूँ। अरे
ये
कोई
भी
तो
मैं
आके
ये
सिटी
भी मैं-
देखो सिटी देखो।
ये बीमेन आएगा ये 80
हाँ देख रहा हूँ बीमेन देख रहा हूँ।
सिटी के
रेना आ चुका है साइड। ये भी जा सकते हो लोग वहाँ पर।
कैसे बे
बीमैन क्या रह सकता है
30 पॉइंट से है।
क्लियर कर दे बीमैन रेना को मार दो साथ में मिलके तुम लोग
बीमेन
बीमैन क्लियर क्लोज मार्केट कर
क्लियर है।
एक
सिटी क्लियर कर दो और साइड होगा ठीक है ए रेना ए स्नोलैक्स
One enemy remaining.
कैसे गया भाई?
दीदी
ये दे।
ओह नो
Spike
भाई मैं
down.
मुंह मार के
A.
जोर से मुंह मार
Defenders win.
ये
15 मिनट्स में हो गया भाई
कोई तो
गेम
कल दिखा कौन दिखा था आपने में कल
15 मिनट्स डन
बढ़िया
गेम
खेले
15
भाई।
मिनट्स डन
मतलब शर्म नहीं है बिल्कुल मेरे को।
भाई 36 मिनट हुआ क्या 15 मिनट।
भाई
मीठा गेम से भाई।
सैड पार्ट ये है कि अटैक में सारे राउंड डीगल से निकले भाई
हाँ भाई
हाँ भाई कुछ भी वियर्ड वाह कसम
भाई
मजा आया भाई,
सबको
डीगल
सबको
मार
one
दी।
मिल रहा है। सबको मिल रहा है वन डे।
चलो दोस्तों जी अभी फाइनल
Weird Valorant।
कब
हाँ,
है नेक्स्ट
finals।
गेम कब है
आज ही है टुडे लास्ट डे है ना टूर्नामेंट का।
चलो मीट यू गाइस एट 6 o'clock
या श्योर
5:30 बोला ना 5 को आ जाते हैं
हाँ
अभी
5:30 नहीं, आई थिंक 6:30 कुछ तो बोला ना।
हाँ ठीक है, फिर मैं
हाँ 5:36 बोला था।
5:30 I'll come bro. By 5:30.
हाँ ओके ओके,
Bye guys.
बाय।
Hello, welcome to the stream. Are God is here. What's up RJ? Aditya Agarwal, welcome to the stream. Bishwa, hi. Nihal, what's up? मैं थोड़ा एवरेज खेला, but still we won the game. That's what matters. I got the kills in the attack side. That's what matters. My team did insane. That's what matters. Yeah. अभी थोड़ा क्या करना है? अभी एक कॉम्बी क्यों करना है क्या? या वो लोग का गेम देखते हैं, नेक्स्ट गेम देखते हैं रे। लेट्स वॉच दी नेक्स्ट गेम। मेरा भाई ओपी रे रे। वो सब गौतम वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या मारा भाई? हाय थैंक यू ब्रो। हाय रोहन, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम रोहन। नेक्स्ट मैच, ये गेम स्ट्रीम हो गया?
T-Bone. Yeah, so again, this was a decent bit of traction throughout the game, where initially it was kind of easy, right? Where it went 2 on one side, 2 on the other. It was like a to and fro. But after that, it was just not Pooja's day. T-Bone's team had a really good way to try and drive the momentum forth. Addy, as always, just being a beast that he is. One thing though that you do really need to commend Team T-Bone for is their ult management. You always almost see, you almost never see an ultimate used on the side of T-Bone go to waste. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 orbital strikes from T-Bone which are questionable, but they did give information and they did force the enemies towards another side. So that's something I feel like the majority of it,
let's watch the game, huh? You guys want to watch the game? Clip
there, the
highlights.
game becomes.
Finally, Pooja was able to adapt in the third game with the full buy round. So this is
wombo combos, but
most pickups right for the but we did
ये round था क्या? 4 kill मारा मैं?
and going for the chip damage and their way in this regards now. Now the sprays coming from Snorlax will start the tempo, but it will be a pretty easy takedown coming from T-Bone here, as Pooja does not have the utilities to fight this. But Strokey gets a couple of damage in, goes for the flank from Pooja, but unfortunately gets punished off. So that's gonna be Addy taking charge of this fight.
Taking complete charge, what a round, instantly boost.
हम लोग को bro funny part क्या था पता है? हर round डीगल से निकल रहा था. By round we are shitting. By round वो लोग कुछ कर रहे ऐसा इतना गंदा, मतलब कुछ तो चल रहा है भाई. कोइंसिडेंस बोलो क्या बोलो, वो लोग बाय राउंड, हम लोग बाय राउंड हार रहे, इको राउंड जीत रहे. बाय राउंड हार रहे, इको राउंड जीत रहे.
Saw this yesterday when Addy went ham from round 2, where he just burst everybody down with a sheriff. You know, there are some players here who, once given a chance, they just simply do not slow down. They just keep boosting and boosting all the way.
Agreed. However, this is going to be the buy round coming in from both. Another B rush comes in on an open team. Now, T-Bone read.
This was a bad round from me.
Great time coming. Pooja was, and I like this one.
We bought this round and we effed up. Bro, I got one A shot. I could have gotten one more if I had the time, but he traded fast.
Interested to see more events.
Fast trade किया उधर उसने.
Yep. Aside,
GG Yash Kumar, GG
let's
bro.
talk a little bit more about T-Bone's side. They have to all the turrets and being set up here from the Killjoy from Pooja. So
Snorlax with only a deagle.
I killed one mid.
Complete. Don't think they've cleared the angle down through heaven. Oh no, Strokey's just hiding there. And oh, Titan, he falls to Strokey. That's the worst turn of events as T-Bone bites the dust as well. This retake has hold them off. Darts available, but Snorlax pushing the issue. Dismiss. He walks in back into the smoke. Trying to go for a rebuttal. Gets a kill. But TP
to make use on. So have his showstopper. Nope, actually not. He is gonna get caught out, but instead he will take T-Bone down with him. So that. But Pooja, they managed to take 2 for the price of 1. So a fantastic hole coming from them. A rough idea was happening greedy with this situation here. But he does have the lure. He's going to buy a little bit more time for Titan to go in for the flag. And I don't think T-Bone, the guys from Pooja realize this is here. Oh, pre-fire comes in, but does not fully check this. So that's going to be Titan trading 2 for 1. And just like that, Pooja is left all by herself to clutch in a 1v3 situation.
Watch 11-7 round T-Bone shot. Dikhte na,
in the midst of it all, Spike is being planted as well. Snorlax sees it, and she gets another one. Go in for. She has time. The turret is there.
She needs to push
and as itself, but the lockdown does it clip? No, it does not. Addy gets scouted out. but he does have the Sheriff. He does not have time, and that's gonna be Addy taking her out and his life.
What a shot. And that ultimate just made
11-7 kya?
Alright.
And you can't even blame it on that, right? It's their exit.
Completely obliterated with the showstopper. With
the smoke to
we ate here for this round.
Still gonna be so even if it's to the wire.
Oh, it do this, but
ये round ना
it has been
11-7
when
यही है
it
ना?
comes to defending.
This has been stellar, but the past few rounds have been questionable. You know, it's a case of them just finding comfort, right? They've played around with their
better experience when it comes to defending.
For the majority, but comfort. Be the lockdown with the down. Be much gonna be removed from the picture as soon as the lockdown is down. And yeah, Addy should be traded instantaneously. Chosen with the TP towards the back of sight is gonna find that kill, and he's gonna make enough room to find Snorlax as well. T-Bone though has pushed ahead of the smoke, and the Shock Dart buying him a little bit of space. It's all left on Exile Shock now. 1 versus 2. Who just considerably tagged. 3 bullets. 3 bullets. He needs to find that reload there.
T1 के stream पे check करते हैं.
Shop बेफिक्र on Myntra. Buy special offers and free.
Are you serious?
Considering that.
This is around. This is around.
नेट सकता है मैंने.
लिंक आया?
मरा.
ठीक है, मैं आ रहा हूं.
क्या बोलते हो? Thank you. कौन जीता? जीते भाई. Next match कब है? Next match 1 घंटे के बाद.
भाई 11-7 राउंड में क्या डिलीट किया रे टीबो?
I like how every
11-7 राउंड में मिड में क्या डिलीट किया रे?
किसको?
वैंडल के साथ टीबोन ने डिलीट किया रे इनको.
हाँ क्या?
इसने बोला कि वो आएगा.
अभी किसका मैच है? सेमीफाइनल?
अभी क्रूजर प्लेस वर्सेस पता नहीं.
We can watch it on stream ना?
हाँ, we can.
In a walk park, I don't know, man. But it seems like it's an easy round for him. But will it be close now, or is it gonna be a one-sided thing? I don't know. But as of now, for these guys watching here, we are gonna be taking a short break, and this is Reflex Challenge Streamers Invitational, brought to you and sponsored by Aorus as well as Nvidia. My name is ICBaby12, and he is OG the Low Res Chicken, and we'll see you guys after this short break. Amazing performance.
Just nothing that can stop him from swaying this room. Snorlax, beautiful shot, and Addy. Beautiful shot on towards B-Link, where Addy gets taken down. Titan did find the refrag towards Paul. I think that they potentially can use.
This is gonna be extremely tough. They've got to be world.
No, you don't know that.
OG the lowest chicken is insane.
OG you don't know.
OG no.
The other guys, yeah.
भाई OG wasn't in the Valorant scene. अभी आया है वो. One of my favorites.
Blurring their minds here because they will be on the off
today. It's
Snorlax, don't die! Oh, he's
Strokey's in a decent position
for themselves, and Pooja will say otherwise down towards the glass roof as Strokey was able to return fire, but because of this play is coming from T-Bone, they open things up, they get a couple of parts of Asros, will get scouted out, and T-Bone will get left.
Stream. I can see
to pick off Eddie, but likewise from Eddie, looking for a couple of hitlets, but they're not. Look at the display.
Is it necessary?
A lot of information.
No, it's not actually necessary.
He still gets the job done, almost losing his life. Very cllose call for him, and that's the opening in T-Bone is once, and Pooja, they're getting one tap in, but Pooja will, because of this play, left strand from the Nash are gonna be in a
timing.
Really nice, but Eddie, ooh, very, very nice coming from him.
Very nice. Beautiful round.
do you guys want me to do? क्या करना चाहते हो? यार, I'm excited for this global esports versus godlike esports. Something you would watch. वो लोग की टीम में पूजा बिस्ट कर रही थी शायद ना स्ट्रीम. नहीं कर रही थी क्या? अरे यार, she wasn't streaming, bro. Kaustubh Dankar, well played. Thank you, bro. Rahul Itkate, kya no? Kya no? What no? Why no? Who no?
So it's not like there's gonna be the game where initially it was kind of easy, right? Against T-Bone, which is quite a shame because that could have been an
120-second delay
incredible
wala
run for the editor. But, the second half, I guess it speaks for itself, you know. Outstanding play from Exile Shock. He's proven himself to be a really, really, really good Sova, and that's something that you really cannot underestimate. You know, one of the have that.
Despite every single Puja, they're always tunneled in a sense where there's just so many angles and flanks coming from them. So it feels like in this second half, they seemed a little bit lost. They could not understand what was going on from T-Bone's side. And yeah, this clutch coming from Exile Shock pretty much won them the game. I would say by this stage here,
and this clutch from Exile Shock again to seal the deal shut. Now, T-Bone has.
Alright. Welcome back to the Reflect Challenge Streamers Invitational, brought to you and sponsored by Aorus as well as Nvidia. My name is ICBaby12. Join with me is going to be OG, the low res chicken, as we are going to be taking through the stories of what is going to be happening to you guys for today. Of course, we are going to be your commentators, and today the players have shown their amazing gameplay here. Early on, we did witness T-Bone going up against Puja, and unfortunately Puja, they have lost, but they gave us a good run for T-Bone's money. But however, congratulations for T-Bone, because they will be our first grand finalists for the Streamers Invitational. But of course, who is going to be their challengers? Because next up is going to be an interesting match. But of course, for these guys watching at home here, in case you do not know what's up, this is going to be the schedule for you guys here if you do not know what's happening for today. OG, talk us through our schedule for today.
Well, we did get to witness an amazing match, like you said, prior. T-Bone versus Pooja was an extravaganza. Although the score doesn't suggest it, it did get a little close to the wire, the second half being a sort of a whitewash. But
next
Team
match is at
Cruiser Place,
6:30.
we saw them yesterday. They felt like the only roster which had
6:30.
complete synergy amongst them
Dreamer.
against now Team
Bakchodi.
Sherlock, the only
No.
team with
Hmm.
the Radiant.
If you don't
So
play, no,
you've got to
you'll
feel
Yeah.
a little of that
ऐसा है क्या?
silver and golden glow just
क्या game
radiating from
कोई
Team
Nash
Sherlock.
Dreamer है
And
यहाँ पे
bye-bye,
chat में?
he's
ये।
made his debut a real,
इसलिए हमारा
real,
leader 1 घंटा आराम
real blazing display
अच्छा ओके
of both
तो आरआर करेंगे
his
वही
mid-game
भाई, पिछला
calls
रहे हैं
in decisions as to where to
Just
take the
chatting
fight.
1 घंटा।
Also his
अरे
mechanical
Phantom
ability.
देखो XQC
Couple
भी
of
ऐसे ही आता है
insane clips from him yesterday.
बराबर
I'm dying to
chatting
see how
बराबर।
this one goes.
बराबर।
because This
जो भी है
is truly
बराबर।
gonna be a
SK
lot
देखो
of
SK का plan भी अभी copy
Yeah, this is
करना
going to be
faint
the one of the
open
biggest hurdles that Team Cruiser plays to actually overcome as well. We saw in yesterday's
That actually
games
was,
where
bro.
he was able to steamroll both his rounds, where he actually, just completely decimated them. And now coming to the semifinals, their biggest hurdle is going to be Why by God, because if you think about it, Team Sherlock, they were able to just hold down their grounds in yesterday's performance, and I'm a little bit curious here. Will they continue to do so? Because Sherlock, think about it, she's been doing exceptionally well. She did play the Sova, but coming from Team Sherlock, and she has been able to get some crucial important kills by herself as well. So I'm looking forward to see how well she fares up against Team Cruiser Plays here. But all in all, let's take a look at towards the rosters here in case you do not know who they are coming from Sherlock versus Cruiser Plays. But that's pretty much a little bit recap from you guys who watched yesterday's games. But Cruiser Plays, consistent stuff coming from 2 games. He's been able to clutch us here. Both of the captains has showed very, very strong individual skills by themselves here. And I'm looking forward to see how it goes. Because OG, talk me through the rosters for both these teams here.
Yeah, so on the side of Cruiser, we have Vision, who did pull out a real good display of Jet yesterday. Gorang, consistent as ever on his Brimstone. Quake, I guess you have your favorite Sova ready and up and going. On the other end as well, OCGPI, we did see a decent bit of Rena action from him, but I'm dying to see if he's coming in with a little more firepower. You know, having to be in a roster where you're filled with players like Vision, Gorang, Quake, and Cruiser himself, you also need that fair share of polish to shine. And on the other end, Sherlock already off the bat, bye-bye. We've been talking about how consistently good he is. Alongside that, Cortez did have a real nice game yesterday. PLG though, we've seen him on, I think, both the games that Sherlock did play. I am hoping to see a little more involvement of PLG. I think he plays the Killjoy, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like if PLG steps up alongside Sherlock, it's gonna be a really, really, really close pair, which is what we've been expecting, I see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see if Sherlock, is she going to be playing the Sova again here, because she had popped off some insane kills all by herself here. Her timing with those recon arrows and her trades through the wall banks was just phenomenal. It's ridiculous to see how Sherlock plays on a different level, in a sense where they prioritize on wall banks and trading off kills through this kind of engagements.
For sure.
Whereas we don't exactly see a lot of that too often. And the only other team that really sticks out for me who does this kind of plays was pretty much Cruiser Plays as well. Both teams have a different insights of how they actually want
all
to
the
tackle
best. Thank you.
Rather than going for those kind of head-to-head confrontations, they are very reliant on those kind of wall bangs here. So we might be seeing a battle between the reconnaissance here. We might see Cypher, Sova priorities coming from both these teams just to get those additional information to try and whack through the wall banks here. Or in this case, the legal way of wall hacking.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they get the WH pass, they have all the rights to use it. And we've been talking a lot about drafts, we've been talking a lot about compositions, we've been talking a lot about individual players. But one thing that we haven't addressed is how all this are accumulated into your performance, right? It's mind, man, and machine at the end of the day. If your mind of the man is good, the weaponry and the machinery should follow suit. And with how NVIDIA Reflex has released their low latency esports platform, which gives game devs a new SDK, which allows them to provide in-game settings to reduce latency and reduce the stress in GPU intensive scenes, it's about time that we have the NVIDIA Reflex option available in games like Valorant, where those microsecond decisions really do play a huge impact in the bigger picture.
Agree. And of course, for those of you who do not realize what has happened throughout this entire tournament here, let's take a look at a recap and what's the brackets on what happened yesterday's performance. To start things off here, in yesterday's game, we started off with Back 4 Mercies against Mini Kiamili. It was a close call, but Back 4 Mercy came up on top and advanced into his round 2. And this is what I'm talking about. Cruiser plays. Ooh. The game against Team Zeros, it was a smooth sailing coming from
all
them.
the bro we
It was very close indeed, but they still came up on top. When they went up towards the round 2 here, facing Rakazo, there was a completely one-sided massacre coming from Team Cruiser Plays, and for him to make up to the semifinals, I really like the journey coming from Cruiser Plays. They have to play additional games, and they have pretty much proven themselves that they are the ones to potentially win the Streamers Invitational. However, the one that is going to be stopping them in strike is going to be Team Sherlock as of now, because they've also got a huge firepower into their arsenal here. But in this semi-finals best of 1, I don't know. It feels like this might be a grand final worthy game. But of course, considering how we've seen T-Bone, I don't know which is the real grand finals. I don't know. It's going to be really, really intense here in these 2 final games here to come here, OG.
Yeah, I think, like you said, the game against Raka, right, where it was kind of one-sided, I think that was the jaw-dropper. I think that was the game where Cruiser Plays really displayed how immaculate this lineup can be. Something that we saw a consistent trend of is just shutting down every single time a duelist gets aggressive, right? We saw Lord Batura with Jet, in fact, yesterday, not being able to find that opening frag, which he's trying on multiple occasions to go and try fetching them, right? We saw that one instance where he used to be long in Split, where... Sorry, it was Bind, right? Yeah, it was Bind. So he tried to go towards B long, had the Blade Strim, but a moment of weakness where Cruiser Plays capitalized and they win the round on the back of that. Small plays like that really does demolish a lot of the confidence that some of these duelists can have, and that's the double-edged sword, right? Everybody's like, yeah, he's a duelist, he's gonna be able to get the frags regardless. It also comes down to confidence. It also comes down to how you're feeling about yourself, if you're feeling confident, if you're having the comfort to try extending an
all the streamers here. Every single map we've seen thus far is almost SN, and a couple of Bind games or Bind in this regards. We haven't seen any other map, which I'm a little bit I'm hoping to see a little bit more. But of course, all things considered, coming to this match, we are gonna be having Ascend once again as the semi-final matchup coming from both these teams. Sherlock and Cruiser Plays. Are they gonna prioritize on those Vision games? Seems like Sherlock, she is going to be playing the Sova once again, but no Cypher up on them. So, Cruiser Plays might go for this kind of legal wall hack strat, considering that Cypher has been picked up. Quake is hovering on the Sova on top of that. So, I don't know. It seems like it's going to be a game of visions here coming from both these teams.
Yeah, with the way Cruiser Plays draft is, I feel like it's going to be a little more aggressive, and it allows the team to play in such a way where Cruiser God can perhaps solo towards the side on the defense where he's playing the Cypher alongside having the Sova on the other side, getting that early reveal, getting that early pick. So if you don't lose a side, you're getting a pick. If you lose a side, there's time being bought for the rotations to compensate for it. You know, you get a couple of trades and you see how the round goes. I see a little more synergy in the lineup that Cruiser God has. What do you think? Who do you think has the better of it? Because Sherlock certainly has a really good roster to carry forth any kind of disadvantages.
Yeah, I like how Sherlock's draft is a little bit more, just because they have a little bit more balance in terms of synergies here, whereas Cruiser Plays, they are going to be playing a little bit more aggressive with those duelist plays. So I don't know. My predictions is still going to be up on Cruiser Plays, just because he's never let me down yet. But I don't know. It feels like it's a tough one to predict here. But ladies and gentlemen, here we're going to be jumping straight into the game. This is going to be the map of Ascend. Sherlock going up against Cruiser Plays here. If I want to make a prediction, I'm going to go for Cruiser Plays. And I think OG, you're going up for Sherlock, aren't you?
Yeah, 100%. You know, Sherlock, really impressive team yesterday. I'm interested to see what Quake has to offer. You know, his Sova was something of a delight that we got to witness. Sherlock, alright, that shock dart was pretty nicely put, but only damages a single player. Cruz got just for the aggression from Bye. Now this leads them to completely commit in towards the A side. Every single member from the team of Cruiser Plays are now gonna find themselves in a post-plant situation, in a 5 versus 5, where the odds might stack up against them if the position isn't looked after. Sherlock trying to go in, get the pre-fire towards the right of Switch. Now that clearance should be giving them the confidence to peek towards Generator. Gorong, he does find that one frag on a Sherlock, but that buys enough time for Bye on 4 HP to find the refrag. Vision, he does good to play in from under Heaven. This is the crucial play though. If he was able to navigate his way through the smoke, that would have been the game-changing play, but Vision, standing tall from hell, sends them packing all the way down. And they meet Satan themselves 1-0, and the pistol goes cruising the way of Cruiser Plays.
Yeah, that was a clutch moment coming from Cruiser Plays as well. The shock arrow kind of isolated Bye God, and going for this kind of a support here, forcing me out of position for Vision to get an off angle from towards Hell. So for him to hold down the fort here was phenomenal for him to get those kind of kills here. So great start coming from Cruiser Plays, but Sherlock, they played it extremely smart as well. She herself, the moment she went for the shock arrow, she saw the rotation, she immediately backs off, regrouped the Rumbles, going for a retake here. It feels like this is, right from the get-go, is going to be a very interesting match here, because both teams are showing some interesting strats. And now to start things off here, we did see Bye God with the shorty. He's holding down the angles. Can he get the pump? No, he cannot. And that's going to be Vision and OCGPI shredding them with those specters here. So very interesting rush as well. Vision looking to get a little bit more, but he will get taken down eventually. But the damage has been done. Cortez left all by himself, and he is gonna fall as well. So a very quick cleanup coming from Cruiser Plays in round number 2.
Yeah, and a clinical round as well. They didn't lose a lot of men and weaponry in that process. So a 2-0 start, a comfortable start for Cruiser Plays. Now with that eco, it should be a semi-investment, assume, from Team Sherlock. Now comes to a situation where you have to decide, alright, cool. Wait, am I seeing this right? Vision has his Bladestrom and everything ready, but he's still investing in the Bambi.
Why not? You know, get confident with it here. He's got 6 kills. Why does he not want to commit to that? His Vandal is just his Bladestorm is pretty much a bait here. But as of now, interesting push here. They have switched it up. They are going to go for the B-side push. Vision is very carefully checking every single angles, hoping to punch it off angle. He does hurt this rotation coming in. Iconic does not expect this, but at the same time, quick flicks coming from Iconic will save the day. And that's going to be a quick cleanup coming from Sherlock as Cruiser Plays overestimates their power in this round.
That was a questionable round from Team Cruiser Plays. The commitment was a little iffy from the get-go, but the split up, that's where it caused a lot of hiccup, you know, when Vision had the control in through CT. When he loses that one crucial fight, there's simply no leg for Cruiser Plays to stand on towards the B side. When you lose that control, you allow the retake to be in full fruition. There's nothing that's stopping Iconic on his way to getting in towards that side and getting involved in the fight. But this is what we were looking for. We wanted to see the Bladestrom in action. The Shock Dart should be a dead giveaway. Oh no, he missed it. The dash back, but that's gonna cost him time, and that's gonna mean that there is ample seconds for the rotation to come in from Team Sherlock. They've played this exactly like they've played that pistol run. They're playing for the retake. They're playing this one slow, and they've removed OCGPI from the battlefield. Go around, good to get that refrag. Oh wait, what? Bye, that was questionable to say the least. Vision, nice shot with the Sheriff. Oh, he sends them in. Nice shot as the TP comes in from Goran. The Sheriff fights enough time. It keeps Cortez at bay. Cortez does have the showstopper though, and the aggressive angle.
You see the T1, what's happening?
Gonna go for the upward.
If you no, that's there, but you also see one more thing. You see, they are not scared to take fights. So that thing you need to keep in mind. So they will only come. They will only come. We just have to hold.
He messed it up. Oh,
no, hold. They'll only come to your crosshair.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
You see Vision. He's not shift walking. He's not doing anything.
My friend half defused, but the rocket's gonna go off. The peak's gonna come in, and Goran finds the crucial clutch. Cruiser plays cruising past this game. Sherlock
should have just
still
opened
gets
ulti and
threat.
kept it.
Oh my god, there's so much to talk about the
Starting
lines
on-
here between both Gorong and Cortez. Here, Cortez, he knows he has the upper hand. He has a showstopper. Gorong, knowing that he's only 13 HP, he knows that he's gonna die in any stray bullet here. He waited very patiently here, gave him enough space going for defuse, even went past the full half of the defuse here, and forcing Gorong and knowing that, hey, he's got no showstopper, he's got no leg, he's gonna be having his hands up. Just
They were
trying
called
to defuse here, going for the
villainous
pick, and
or
that's
something.
gonna be a crucial clutch come from him. But as of now, a great
I
one-tap
don't know.
provision.
People in chat is
Iconic
saying.
instantly gets sent back to the next round here, right from the get-go.
Oh.
That is demotivating, considering that this is a buy round that Sherlock is trying to destroy the pace of Cruiser plays with. It hasn't gotten to the best of starts, but they do manage to pick up the pieces. It's still a 3 versus 3, mind you, and they still do have the Killjoy up and kicking. So we might be able to see a couple of swarm grenades here for the post plant. Cruz, though, he's hiding. He's biding his time. He does bait Quake in the process, but does find the refrag on a Cortez. This is gonna be do or die, and sadly it's gonna be the latter. Bye-bye. Not able to step up for his team like he did yesterday, and I think the difference here is quite visible. Bye-bye, with the Phoenix performance yesterday, he was just having a blaze of a day, but it's looking like tough win today, man. It's just a very, very hard situation to kick back in. Luckily, it's still the early part of the game, and they've not lost the half yet. They can last this one out, and they can still make it a decent 6-6 scoreline at the end.
Yeah, thanks for the 40 donor.
It's gonna be tough here, especially when it comes to
Thank you.
this map here,
Agra.
coming from Sherlock and Crucial plays. But now, why by God? Ooh, triple pick coming in, forces him out, and because of that, he needs to back out. Vision gets straight off, but Sherlock, they have the numbers game. The Nano Swamp is available. Why by God? He needs to be careful. Does he get any more kills out of this? He's holding down the angles, but Crucial plays, they have to play. The play stop is still available. Looking at the wrong angle as GPI gets punished for this. The timing on Why by God could not be impeccable. Because of this, they get slowed down. But meanwhile, middle side here, pre-fires are coming in. Iconic will be the first one to engage. Cruiser God looking for his angles, but guess what? He got spotted out by Why by God. They know where he is, and Cruiser God finally takes him down, but look at how low Why by God is. He's down towards the last health crack. Is there Neuroturf is going to give you a little bit more information. He sees him, goes for the wall back, but Why by God instantly backs off. What is going on between these games here? Double nades coming in. He's going to isolate the rest of the team, but they don't exactly know where he is. But he heard the sound, but the wall bangs coming from Cortez.
Low
enough here. Why by God? Is he going to find? Nope, he will not. It's going to be a 2-for-2. Cruiser God clutching for the team. Quick takes another one here, and that's going to be Sherlock losing 2 members, leaving only the Killjoy to retake this side. PLG with 15 seconds left, they managed to get the spike plant up from Cruiser Blaze.
Wade has the Hunter's Fury as well, but he opts to play from Hell. I would have rather preferred to be main plan, maybe.
तेरे को monitor चाहिए ना monitor जीता अभी देख रहा हूँ.
Yeah, there comes the Hunter's Fury. He is the hunter. Are you gonna be the praise? The question. The first stack comes in, but not the finish. That's where Cruz God is waiting. Oh no, this might be the game in and of itself. 45 HP, but are we gonna find the clutch? No, that's the shock dart that's usual.
अरे हाँ भाई आंधे guys T-Bot मेरे को gift कर रहा है.
Boy, we've seen a lot of nice silver plays throughout the tournament, and Quake.
Auto clutch by far to clutch क्या देना है?
Happen at this stage of the game, but Cruiser plays, they are stepping out real good in this particular round. But Sherlock seems like they are gonna struggle a little bit more. They have got a great round this particular round. Why by God has done all he can do, but Cruiser plays stepped it up for the team. But it is going to continue here. Vision going to be starting off with the play stop, looking for the shield, but Why by God surprises him with the operator. So this is going to be an eye-opener coming from Cruiser Plays. They need to be respectful of what this Jet Op is going to be able to do. OCGPI goes to review himself, gets picked off as well. Nice shot coming from Why by God. 4v3, Hunter's Fury gets expended. Cruiser God fights another one on Iconic. Sherlock tries her best to do enough damage, and he gets the job done. 3v3 with the lockdown on top of that. They need to be careful, but as of now, here comes the spike plan here. The op coming in is going to be able to get a little bit more kills. Sherlock going for the retake. She has it locked out. Is she going to force it? Yes, she will. And this is going to be Cruiser Plays getting trapped on the bomb site.
They need to come up with big plays here. The smoke's in, but both the players in through side. Quake in a 1 versus 2. 1 second on the lockdown, and now it's just a game of chicken.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Admin.
क्या लगता है टीबोन अपन जीतेंगे लोग के सामने?
Oh no! Why my God?
अरे नहीं बाबा
There's nothing. There's nothing Quake could have done with the lockdown, but
डिले में चल रहा है.
the Radiant player did it.
टिबोन पेज रिफ्रेश करना. टिबोन डिले चल रहा है शायद तेरा.
क्या बोल रहा है?
डिले में चल रहा है शायद थोड़ा. पेज रिफ्रेश कर ले वो लोग का.
वहाँ क्या?
अरे पेज मत रिफ्रेश करो इंजीनियर.
वाह भाई डिले आना ठीक हो गया.
अरे सुन तेरे को मैं बताता हूँ. सेटिंग में जा. सेटिंग में उधर प्लेबैक स्पीड है ना, उसको 2x कर.
ये कर ले तो पहले. कुछ भी क्या इंजीनियरिंग बनेगा.
अरे भोसड़ी के कर तो सही. into 2 कर तो सही.
दुर्र जाएगा और क्या.
अरे कर ना तू.
अबे पूरा गेम दिख रहा है बे. वेट
समझ ऐसा इंजीनियर है मैं समझ रहे. हेलो गाइस.
अरे भाई डिड वी क्रैक यूट्यूब.
शिट.
डिड वी क्रैक यूट्यूब और व्हाट. अबे आराम जादे. नॉर्मल प्लेबैक चल रहे वो 2x स्पीड में चल रहा है और कुछ नहीं. वाह भाई वाह.
अरे जो एक्चुअल डीले रखता है ना स्ट्रीमर उधर तक पहुंचता है. जो बीच वाला डीले वो हट जाता है 2x से.
वो ऐसा बोल रहा था क्या तू.
हाँ
भाई कोई जॉब का है क्या या फिर रिज्यूम भेज रहे हो.
अरे दोस्तों प्लीज गाइस प्लीज. आई एम अ वेरी नाइस बिजनेस एनालिस्ट. फुल एनालाइज कर दूंगा बिजनेस.
T-Bone, don't get stuck in Killjoy Ult. He'll come and knife you, okay? Telling now only.
Knife is just another weapon, dude.
इसलिए उस दिन 6 बार हुआ ना knife.
Sadness.
अरे ऐसे सीन हुआ ना मैं उसको बोलूंगा ऐसे मत कर प्लीज. ऐसे कर सकते हैं ना कैरेक्टर मॉडल को.
भाई स्पेक्टर के साथ दो लोग को उठा दिया. Oh shit. Why we got with the place?
ये क्या कर रहे हैं अभी.
पता नहीं कुछ तो ट्राई किया.
पता नहीं क्यों जाना था उधर.
डैश था उसके पास. अरे पिक लेके वापस जाने.
अरे डैश तो छोड़ उधर ऑप लेके क्यों जा रहा है.
हाँ वो पिक
वो स्मोक के थ्रू.
मैन एडवांटेज था ना वो तो पिक लेने गया वो.
नहीं होगा भाई.
वो हट गया. रेडियन में भी
ये प्लैटिनम भी मार रहे हैं भाई उनका.
अरे इसका शॉक डार्ट थे भाई. विजन मिसिंग द शॉट्स. और नेवर माइंड ही गेट्स हिम.
ये क्या है इस साला का नाम रे निकल.
ये साला अटैकिंग मैप है या डिफेंडिंग मैप है क्या है.
सीटी.
तो फिर हमने सही किया भाई चेयर राउंड करके.
हाँ
मुझे लगा
अपन सही खेलते. तुम्हारा मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर है ना इधर.
भाई मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर स्टार्टिंग में कुछ ज्यादा ही मोटिवेशन कर दिया था. भाई थोड़ा उल्टा सीधा हो गया था वो मोटिवेशन. माताश्री पिताश्री इन्वॉल्व हो गए थे उसमें.
ओह नो.
ओ भाई कब होगा रे गेम.
Camp of Sherlock, because you know we've come to expect more from Cortez. We've come to expect more from Vibe. Even Iconic could step up massively. There just need to be enough wiggle room, and let's see if Cruiser Plays gifts them any kind of wiggle room in a silver platter.
Yeah, definitely here, because logically here, if you see the scoreboards here, they took 2 rounds in a row coming in from Sherlock. It was pretty much their comeback mechanics here. But what they did not expect was a force buy coming from Team Cruiser Plays to actually catch them off. So that was something that they did not expect, this kind of aggressions. The Spectre rushes coming in definitely caught them off surprise. But because of this pause, they need to take a breather here and figure out what went wrong, because as of now, it is going to be the halfway mark. Cruiser Plays is already got 6 points in the first half here, and because of that, they cannot afford to lose any more rounds coming from Sherlock if they want to stand a chance for the next second half. But as of now, all things considered, operators up on Cruiser Plays. Sherlock has to play a little bit more defensive here to figure out what's up, and this time Quick will start things off by taking out Why by God. So Sherlock, they are going to be having 1 man down. Now with the Neuron Theft, they're going to be able to abuse it here. They do scout out 2 players coming in towards Gardens, but they didn't exactly see all 3. So as of now, Cruiser Plays, they are going to try and force A side again, despite seeing the numbers in there. So Nice Teleport comes in, Vision going to be hold out as well. The Nano Swarm is going to buy a little bit more time, but unfortunately does not clip Gorong. YG, PLG going to take Cruiser God. Quake also going to be trading Sherlock. Vision still holding the angles with the operator, but with the protection of the door, it's going to buy him a little bit more time. Vision needs angles though in this case, but Gorong goes in for the flag. Here comes the lockdown. He needs going for the full. PLG goes for the random shoot into the smoke and takes him down. Vision won't stay otherwise, but Cortez is down towards the last health here. They're both so low. Any nade is going to take him down, but the Boombot is going to buy a little more time. But here comes the showstopper. He needs to back off, and Vision, he ran, and it's going to be A-okay. But now Cortez, he needs to go for the defuse, and Vision is going to pick him up. But no, it was a bait for Cortez. Sit down, Vision. Sit your butt down, my friend.
भाई Vision ने throw कर दिया भाई.
I guess.
Cortez with the clutch. My goodness. Wow.
पूरा एग्जाम में सारा क्वेश्चन सही लिखा, नाम दूसरे बंदे का लिख के
आया. Great clutch coming from him, because that is a round that they needed, and because of that, they will keep things alive.
उसके बूमबॉट को डॉच किया, नेड को डॉच किया, अल्ट को डॉच किया, फिर बाद में छोड़.
Cruiser Plays, they playing tag. You can see the desperation coming from Vision in that particular round to go in for a retake, but Cortez with the perfect execution. So low, so close, yet so far. But the game will continue. Cruiser Plays here at 6 and 4. Here comes the Nano Swarm. Weibogard is gonna get completely obliterated here. Vision takes him down. Hunter's Fury's on top of that. It's gonna make a little bit more space. Cruiser Plays going in for the retake here, as Sherlock is gonna go for the defense here. Gorong going for the flank. On top of that, Iconic will trade for Cruiser God. So that's gonna be a 3-for-3. PLG gets cut off, and Gorong also finishes him off as well. We're down towards a 2v1. It's
position
up to Sherlock.
Oh, she's given away the audio cue, and Gorong instant headshot.
क्या मारा?
Going Sherlock's way. Nothing she could do about it whatsoever. And this is just real heads-up play coming out from Team Cruiser Plays. Team Sherlock, gonna be feeling a little disappointed. And Vibai, yeah, it was basically a death sandwich, which was what he was trapped in. Not only did the Tracer come, but he was also standing on top of a swarm grenades. So it just went from bad to worse in a matter of seconds.
Oh my god, like every round is so close, but Cruiser Plays, you know, they definitely had a stronger performance, but Sherlock, it seems like they are giving them a run for money. But can they continue to do so? Because it seems like they are struggling on the defensive side. They need a little bit more rounds. They need the remaining last rounds here if they want to make a comeback in the next half, because Cruiser Plays, they did a fantastic job thus far, and because of this, they are going to be struggling a bit here. But Sherlock, they are playing a little bit slow. Weibogard with the judge execution here as they take down OCGPI. 4v4 now. Quake taking another one from Weibogard. Cortez gets scouted off. Vision lines up the shot, gets 2, and now Iconic is going to be next, but he takes him down. But it is going to be a tough one. 3v2, and he gets dinged out for a little bit more. But just like that, Cruiser Plays takes 8-4, and that's going to be the first half done.
That was quite possibly one of the most to and fro halves I can even think of. So many of these rounds coming neck to neck, but the scoreline doesn't do it any kind of justice whatsoever. Do you see any kind of redemption for the side of Team Sherlock, because sure, being 4 rounds down is definitely not a good position to be in, but hey, it's still some hope left, right? There's still a way that she can come back. What do you think needs to be the antidote to whatever is causing them this pain?
Yeah, this is going to be extremely tough. Honestly, anything can happen. Sherlock now being on the offensive side, they will be the one to set the tempo. Unless Cruiser plays, switch up the play style, get a little bit aggressive and catch them off surprise like how T-Bone did it here. Yeah. It's going to be extremely tough because as of now you can see far back to a CT here. They are having Vision actually lurking far back here to actually scout out the vicinity. So in this case, it is going to be extremely sorry, not Vision, Why by God lurking around back CT. Yeah. Back T side, sorry. But as of now, they have to play this as shield. They cannot afford to lose any more rounds. They need this pistol round, and they're playing around the clock. So 1 minute left on the clock, and Cruiser plays. They've got all time in the world, and there's no information whatsoever yet.
Absolutely. And with how you addressed the draft earlier, at least again in my opinion, Cruiser plays with the pick of the Omen and the Cypher, with the pick of the Cypher and the Sova, my bad, it's easy to again lock down one side and play aggressive on the other. So I assume we'll be watching more of that in the pistol round, which is not going to be the case. Bye. Tantalizing here. Here's the reload, and now Insta drops the smoke. Knows that there's a possibility that they can re-engage. The clear through B main is nice and clinical, but the pass through, there needed to be some kind of cover, at least utility disposed of, which leaves Vibai in such an uncomfortable position. A 1 versus 3 with everybody knocking on his door, and just says no more. He goes down the drain. 9-4. Cruiser plays. That was the play that they needed to make there. Yeah. Perfect hold.
There was an over-aggression here coming from Iconic there, and immediately gets punished for that. The triple pick coming down to a CT from Cruiser plays. They just played it patiently, and they were able to get so many angles off Sherlock. And because of this win, it is going to pull the lead even more as Cruiser plays is going to be able to potentially take the potential round here. But right now, it's going to be a do-or-die situation. They cannot afford to lose any more leads. Are they going to force the buy? Are they not? Nope, they will not. Actually, they will force the buy here. Cortez picks up the SMG. They're going to be able to take down Gorong. Now, with the man advantage and the Leer, they're immediately going for the spike plant as well. But the spike carrier has been killed, so they need to retrieve it. But the spike is actually down towards Marquez here. They've dropped the spike, and it's going to be Cruiser plays to actually defend against this. Now, you can see Cruiser God going to be holding down towards Marquez, and it is going to be Sherlock to retake the spike. It's a 2v3 hold. Cruiser plays cannot afford to die now. Likewise for Quay, but he gets a random strike and kill. Now taking a 1v1, but Iconic takes him down, but eventually PLG will finish it, keeping things alive. The force buys coming from Sherlock. The instant rushes here. Cruiser plays was not prepared for that round.
Yeah, and Gorong getting instantly obliterated certainly did not help that case as well, as there was simply no smokes to buy any time or cover whatsoever. I'm actually surprised that it's Gorong going for that early pick. You know, you'd rather fancy OCGPI or even Vision to try and take that balance, especially considering the fact that the only person who has smokes on the side of Cruiser Place is Gorong.
Yeah, that is going to be a really tough one here, but as of now, they have to take a little breather. Sherlock, they've got the upper hand. They managed to go in, get away with their force buy, and because of this, Cruiser plays, they have to take a chill pill. Economy-wise, it's not relatively healthy from both sides. They have a couple of SMG buys from both teams as well, but you can see Cruiser God going for the pistols. Seems like they realize that Cruiser God is going to be ecoing this round, but little did they know they will have a Quake in the vicinity here, potentially holding a shock ball, but he is going to go in for the frenzy, gets taken down, takes a couple players in. Sherlock will get a very nice takedown here, but Cortez going for extreme aggression! Wow. Gets both of them. GPI and Vision did not expect this at all. The spray through the smoke, connecting the dot, and that's going to be another win for Sherlock, forcing them to eco this round. Cruiser, he needs to back off, as you can see Gorong does have the ghost. Does he want to save his utilities? He does have armor though, so
okay, I have a question for you.
Too much even to lose this round.
How do you counter if you are facing who's that? Cruiser team.
Exactly, and considering that he's 2 points away from his ultimate, it certainly would help his case. Going for special, greedy, and Cortez expecting that with the quad kill. Real dominant round coming in from him. And this is what Sherlock needs, right? This is where They find their comfort as duelists. This is where they start making
Wait for them to come
and
in their
start
crosshair.
forcing their line of control as well, which hasn't been happening all through the game. This is their chance. This is
Body
where
shot bhi
they
chalega
need
na?
a strike while the iron's hot.
Haan.
Where does this lead us? Because Vision has the operator. That might be the difference maker here. Maybe an aggressive peek through B main. Is that what we have? No, he's on through mid cubby watching B link. This seems to be a B rush. The reveal is gonna reveal all the plans that Team Sherlock has made. Bye. It's gonna be an updraft through hard is the question. That's what's gonna make the decision.
Oh, the showstopper! Oh no, Quake, he's gonna get caught off. Sherlock caught him off guard. They had the operator, but it's all up to Goran to hold down the fort, and he will take down 2 with him, making it 3v3. Vision still has the operator. He can get cheeky about this. Cruiser plays, they do not realize that this is happening. So if this catches them, it is gonna be a surprise. So as of now, the Leers and shock arrows being expended thus far, it is gonna be pushed. RDX is gonna be AFK. GPI comes in with a paranoia, but Vision waits it patiently, immediately reveals, and now it's gonna be a 1v3, and they retake the site completely. Sherlock wasn't expecting operator, but perfect executions coming from Cruiserblade will win them the round. 10 against 6. 3 more matches, take the whole series, but it is not over yet. But Quick, oh my goodness, that is just so unfortunate. Great clutch coming from Cortez, but unfortunate to say, it's not enough yet, my friend.
Yeah, Cortez just coming in with the straight up, you can run but you can't hide.
क्या map खेलना है?
Unfortunately, Quake couldn't do
Ascent
either,
नहीं
so,
खेलना.
नहीं खेलना?
That round was
बोर हो गया खेल के.
quite the snatch, you know. Sherlock's definitely got to be
Best of 3
a
है.
little disappointed
Haven
that
खेल
she did
सकते हैं,
not
to be
pick
honest.
the round up,
Haven
because that would have
Icebox.
put them in a situation where they could then fight for the equalizer. Now it's drawn these two teams 4 rounds
Ascent
apart.
खेल सकते मतलब नहीं मतलब मैं तो ऐसे मत नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
होगा तो जेट खेलना
It's gonna confirm that it's more or less a retake setup, and she should hear
नहीं,
it
मेरे को तो नहीं आता.
मैं खेल
Sadly,
लूंगा
being a point away from her
नहीं,
100
तू
makes
सही
it
काम
almost
कर रहा है वो
impossible
वाला.
for her to deal with a situation like
मैं
this.
पूरा
But information's
smoking
information, and they're gonna be playing on the back of that. 4 players waiting outside B though. This is
tough.
questionable.
Oh wow, why by God, looking for an off-angle far push here. But like I said, Cruiser plays, they're very disciplined here. They're not extremely aggressive. We know T-Bone does have this kind of a place in the A side here, but it seems like Cruiser plays, they mean business. They understand how strong Sherlock is. They cannot afford to throw the lead. And knowing that they still have the operator, they still have to play around the operator up on towards Vision. And in this case, Sherlock, they are not making any kind of moves yet, but 40 seconds left of the clock. They have to make a move towards B. Here comes a massive nade here. Quake is going to get completely obliterated. Gaura is debating if he wants to make a run for it. Yes, he will. He pops the darkness, goes in for the huge flag, and he gets caught out, but instantly cancels here.
Wow.
Reveal losing position. He goes for the bait. Gets picked up from Bye Bye God, but makes it 2 for 2. The spike has been planted, but guess what? Cruiser Plays is ready for the retake. GPI will scout him out, but instead, Bye Bye God will take him out. Vision with the operator, 2v1. The spike will be planted, but eventually he is going to try and challenge this. But here, instantly goes for a punish. Bye Bye God. It's going to be 1v1. They both chase him, but no ammo up on Fisher. He did not check it. He desperately picked up the weapon, swapped it out, but unfortunately it wasn't fully loaded. Oh, so close.
तो ये play देखा कि नहीं T-Bone?
Jet players, the stars
Omen का play देखा तू?
That wasn't a fair matchup, but nevertheless you have to give credit to a Radiant star. Why by God is a
क्या
Radiant
देख रहा है
Jet for a
T-Bone?
reason.
अरे मेरा दिमाग IPL में
Surprising to see Bye not leading the charts.
उधर भी हग रहा है ना बेंगलोर.
With the way he did perform yesterday, I think 31 kills to end the game with on the Phoenix. It's certainly a slow start for him, but hey, it's good to see that his team is right around his back to, you know, pat it when it's gone a little cold. So that early pick, Vision long range with his blade strips, so pretty impressive stuff from him. Let's see if they can keep this up, because the earlier they try destroying the momentum that Team Sherlock's trying to come in with, the better.
Yeah, this is going to be extremely hard here coming from both teams. They have to play it slow. Team Cruiser plays. They've got 10 and 7. Look at how far back side here they're going for the defense here. They do not want to overthrow this fight. And even Team Sherlock as well, they're taking a lot of precautive measures here in case of any sort of flanks. Both teams, you know, scavenging around, but they don't exactly have a lot of time. 50 seconds left on the clock, and Sherlock, they're so far behind. They haven't made a decision yet to go in for the push, and because of this, Cruiser Plays, they're just conceding the site unknowingly, and right now they have no clue. They're just burning out time by staying alive, coming from Cruiser Plays. And look at this, desperate attempts are coming in, and he's gonna get scouted out of vision with the opening pick. Why by God, gets taken now, and just like that, Sherlock will lose out a little bit more vision with the sidestep ducks. Oh my God, he's like a ninja turtle, and he's gonna go for more. Cortez, will he get caught up? No, he will not, and Cortez comes up on top, but it's gonna be up to BLG to clutch his way through, and he will go down. But like I said, so much time being burned from the side of Cruiser Plays just by not dying and staying alive. Oh my goodness, this is some next level IQ plays, because Sherlock, they wasted all that time and got nothing out of it.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Vision.
वो वाला fan drive दे रहे?
He's just carrying this round on his back, right from where he opened it through top mid, if I'm not mistaken, where he got that kill with his blade strim, right near the end where he whiffed, but he bought so much time that it put Cortez, if not mistaken, in the perfect position. So it's going to be another B rush. We've been seeing a lot of fast plays here from Team Sherlock, and it's been the Omen who's been consistently playing it here in the backside. The showstopper is a huge miss, and the tripwire is going to lead to PLG being taken down. The reinforcements are coming, but they're relatively slow. It's given Bye enough time to take care of Cruiser, where Cortez has closed the lines in vision. A 3 versus 3 trades are even. Another Hunter's Fury, but this time Sherlock has barely any information. I think she just got the tag onto OCGPI. Bye, he's going to be hearing all this information, a little paranoid. He does have his back being watched, but they're a man short here, Cruise Plays. They need to make this one quick. Oh no, they make it quick, but out the door, Gorong and Swag both bite the bullet. And it's 8-11 as Team Sherlock keep this one alive.
That's a great hold here coming from Team Sherlock, but they are keeping it close because as of now, Sherlock, they need to win all the rounds. They don't want to drag this to overtime if they want to make a comeback. And Cruiser Plays, they're starting to get a little bit worried here because Sherlock is starting to be
अभी आईजेल ने अच्छा काम करना चाहिए, बस जीत जाएंगे. Aim तो सब लोग का
I really like what is going on in between both these teams here. If you think about it here, the initial round Cruiser Plays was able to outplay with this time-consuming thing. Sherlock immediately says, you know what, let's mix things up. Let's go in for a faster pace. And because of that, they were able to capitalize on the site. And as of now, it seems to be a very identical hold once again here. They are going to send Bye God down to his back T side to go for an off-angle pick. Once again, Cruiser Plays, they're just not taking the bait at all. And as of now, look at this. Why my God, he's not taking the bait at all again. They're not. Cruiser Plays, they just don't want to push out so far back. They're just playing defensively again. Whereas Sherlock, they're hoping to get a couple easy picks across the map. Down towards
अरे भाई 6 राउंड डीगल पे निकल रहे अपने.
Cruiser Plays not playing the mid control at all.
6 में से 5 राउंड तो डीगल पे निकले. एक बार राउंड जीते अपन.
This is a very smart play. Not giving into that early off angle where if I'm not mistaken, Vision
4 round at least attacking में डीगल से निकला.
They are playing this one as a 5-man unit. They're trying to commit as a complete unit, and
ये लोग बहुत ही फट के खेल रहे हैं. 5 लोग T-spawn पे गए.
Look at this push from Vision.
Oh no.
30 seconds दे रहे हैं.
Oh no.
It's
Team Sniper.
Oh no.
Team Sniper.
30 seconds left on the clock. Sherlock, they have to make a run, and Cruiser Plays, they know exactly what's up. They're all prepared. Do they have the time? You can see the rushes coming in. Goro is going to go for straight out. His trades after trade is going to be a massacre for Sherlock. But Cruiser Plays from behind the crap to wrap. PLG holds down the fort. He takes some couple of cheat, but the spike needs to be funded there. 12 seconds left. But no! It just takes it from PLG! Keeps things alive. The spike has been funded. And Cruiser Plays in a 1v2 situation. The turret of life, OCGPI, he keeps going for the fight, but oh my God, how did Sherlock pull it off? The hardest retake towards the side is going to be a fail here, but Sherlock hunkering down towards hell, and this time they will want to be the ones to play the time. They know exactly where he is. He's going to be stuck onto his wall. Here comes the drop, and Sherlock will take him down, and that's going to be Sherlock making things interesting. That is 9-11, ladies and gentlemen. This is as close as it gets, my friend. Oh, gee, my goodness.
भाई ये जेट वाला स्मोक अगर नहीं किया होता ना वो भी मर जाता
गौरव. Look at that flick.
ये फाट टू भी पे डालता है भाई. ओ भाई ये क्या मारा.
And OCGPI left in an undoable situation where he was sandwiched, and Yeah, that was just the perfect bait and switch play at the end there in the 1 versus 2. Vibai is gonna be sticking
इनके पास अभी
to
तक
the
किल का
frenzy,
अल्ट है
does have the blade
मतलब
strip
एक
in
राउंड
his
तो
back
फिक्स निकलेगा.
pocket. And this trend that we've seen of Team Sherlock playing together as a group, as a 5-man unit, continues
अरे ये लोग
to
लगान
pursue.
टीम है रे, जिधर जा रहे 5 लोग
He's
जा
gonna
रहे.
be leading the charge. He is the engine of the choo-choo train. He's gonna get in. Oh, he missed the blade strum, and it's enough damage to warrant a re-engagement. But Cruiser got catches him off guard. Vision takes Cortez down, but the peek coming in from Cruiser might seal a shot. No! It's just a slither of HP left on Iconic before he got peeked over and dumpster on by
मीडियम रेंज में बंदा
ये लोगों को किलजॉय अल्ट पता नहीं है क्या भाई? हेलो, कोई तो मैसेज कर दो रे, किलजॉय अल्ट यूज करो बड़ो.
Yeah, they're just one round away
मीडियम
from
रेंज
getting
पे
into
राइट
the
क्लिक
grand
कर रहा है
finals.
वो.
I see this
कहां से होगा?
has been quite the game, but without a single margin of a doubt, Team Sherlock has certainly
ये लोग के सामने अपने को मिड जाने का है बस और कुछ नहीं.
It's just so unfortunate. One mistake could have cost them the game, but because of that, Vibai God, he made a very interesting cheeky play. Tried to pick towards Gardens here, expecting one player with the shotgun with the playstyle. Unfortunately, he misses it, but he did not expect another off angle coming from Kuzagod to actually be there, because there was just not one but 2 players down towards Glassroom and towards Gardens, and because of that, he got heavily punished for it. But nevertheless, here a valiant attempt. But nevertheless, there is still hope. It's not over yet for Sherlock, because this is going to be match point coming from Cruiser plays. They need to take a breather. They need to figure out what's next step, because that play from Vibai could have been a clip-worthy, iconic moment for him. Unfortunately, now is not a good time. But of course, considering how intense the game it is, desperate times calls for desperate measures. You got to pull everything you've got if you want to put the lead, because Cruiser plays are 1 point away from advancing in towards the grand finals, my friend.
Are we gonna see the double? Nah. Yeah, but like we're saying, Team Sherlock, they definitely proved to be grand final material. It's just the fact that some of these rounds were so close to the wire. It could have gone either way, and it's sometimes very hard.
नहीं, दोनों जेट का कीबोर्ड में सिर्फ W है.
When you know what's happening, but you can't do anything against it, right? So many times.
अरे मेरे को दर्द हो रहा है देख के लोग किलर का डाल रहे हैं. इवन मैसेज कर रहे इसको दो.
Situations with no rebuttal to it.
Use cage alt please guys.
Retake is a very doable retake. Everybody from Team Sherlock.
Vision. Ooh, he got a little bit attack here, but here comes the recon ball coming from Sherlock. They are gonna play this a little bit slow, but they have to go for the defense. Iconic Sansa will get the trade on Cruiser. Spray from Quake, he won't lose out. It's gonna be a 2v2. Can they buy enough time? They push up far back. Cortez keeps him alive. 1v1. Vision versus Cortez. Who's gonna come on top? Vision going for speed fire, but Cortez keeps it alive, and Sherlock takes it 10-12. Very close call, but it's not over yet for Team Sherlock, as Cruiser plays is still on match point. My goodness, Vision pulling everything he can to try to end the game, but Sherlock, they somehow prevail, hunker down towards the backside B, and it was super intense here for both these teams. You can see the desperation, even for OCG Byte, to get so much map control, and despite that, it came down to this 1v1. Vision was it was literally panicking and hoping that maybe Cortez was gonna hide in the smoke, but Cortez keeps things alive. It's not over yet.
You really need to see Vibai step up now. Vision, the Sheriff in hand, smoke and the tailwind to safety. They've committed to lockdown. They don't want to fool around with this round whatsoever. Bye-bye finds the kill on GPI as he tries to retreat. But mind you, while Vision finds the kill and he buys enough distraction perhaps for the backstab to be in fruition. Oh no, Cruz, his angle is discovered and Bye-bye completely. He does not want to take part in that fight whatsoever.
What was that shot coming from Vision? But now the spike has been planted. Here comes the Hunter Spirit to buy time, but
see the final.
किसने बोला?
अभी तू बोलना, हम तो है ब्रो, तू नहीं दिख रहे.
They are starts to equal down. Vision is relatively low. Couple of wallbangs comes in. YY will come up on top. Sherlock is gonna hold down the fort, and it's gonna be 2v3 now. Can they get the pick off? But looks like Sherlock, they are gonna play slow. YY goes for the aggressive flick, almost gets punished, but eventually Vision won't get taken down. It's gonna be 2v1, and Iconic holds down the fort. 11 till 1 more point to overtime. Will Cruiser Plays come up top? Sherlock has done the impossible. They have done the impossible. Is this gonna be the miracle comeback for them? Cruiser Plays, they have the economy this round. This is gonna be a do or die situation for Cruiser Plays. They save out the economy, but a valiant attempt despite an eco round right here.
निकाल दो भाई, last round निकाल दो भाई, चलो.
I mean, the last time we saw a game.
Oh, बीरस कर रहा है एकदम स्मार्ट है.
भाई तेरे केस में जल्दी कैसे दिख रहा है?
Suit I see.
तेरा भाई डिले कर रहा है ना लोड.
तेरा थोड़ा पीछे रिफ्रेश कर लेते हैं.
मैंने बोला तो सही इंजीनियर बन गया.
Along the same lines, you know, having a 22-25 game is certainly
side dash करने वाला
a
है.
refreshing sight for some, but
कर लिया साइड हो गया. हां कोर्टेस देख क्या कर रहा है.
हां they want to seal the deal shut.
हाय अल्ट यूज करे तो
ऐसा finish. So this is where a clear Cortez through the smoke. Cortez loses more than half his HP alongside the armor. Now comes
अरे ड्रोन तोड़ो
भाई सब साइड के अंदर कैसे होगा रिटेक?
अरे ऊपर चढ़ो ऊपर चढ़ो.
Needs to survive
भाई
this.
रिटेक
Look at this. It's gonna be a swarm here coming from Cruiser Plays. They all have this fight. They are playing extremely slow. Sherlock, they cannot afford to lose the manpower. They want to drag this OT, but here comes the jump shot from YY. He misses it, but Iconic will be the first one to take Cruiser here. The recon comes in. Vision gets the wall hacks. He takes down YY. He's sidestepping his way through. He's creeping him alive, but he's gonna be down to a 2v1 now. Iconic versus OC GPI. GPI gets scouted down. But the clock is still taking Sherlock. They're dragging to overtime. He's take. GPI, you need to go for the push. They're playing it slow. Will he get taken down? Yes, he will. We are going into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. The unimaginable comeback
पता नहीं
is
मेरे को लगा हार
here.
जाएंगे. But these guys didn't enter properly.
बिग ब्रेन वो लोग को लगा कोई इवेंट रहेगा उसलिए ज्यादा
वही उधर टाइम वेस्ट हो गया.
हां एक्चुअली बिग ब्रेन हो गया.
Semi-finals we deserve.
That Pancho side पता नहीं कैसे जीत गए.
हां
भाई भी हारने के बाद भी वो सिर्फ राइट देख के
तो यार
कर रहे हैं. ये 33 पे बैठा है बे.
First of many.
विजन 33 किल्स पे बैठा है.
वाह भाई.
एक ड्यूलिस्ट 33 किल्स एक ड्यूलिस्ट
6. If you are to emerge victorious, you need to
कल भी यही होता ना, यही होता.
4 चल रहा है.
Those are the odds.
हाँ.
And what's at stake here? A seat at the grand finals to take
क्यों ठीक है?
a chance to try.
ना मारेगा भाई, रिवील करना है, तीर चलाना है.
Extremely tough.
नहीं तू कर ले.
They finally got towards the reset. Both teams here going to be switching up their playstyles a little bit more.
विजन को लगा दीवार पे स्पैम कर
will be on the offense.
Actually एक तो मारा वो.
ज्यादा ऑफ एक्शन देखने में
side here, Sherlock is not exactly favoring here for this side. So this is going to be something that
हम लोग लेना की छत ऑफ कर रहे थे.
But Sherlock, they've got the wall hacks available.
मार
You can see.
अरे रे.
He's going to go for the pick here. Will he get to it? No, it's going to be Iconic stance that comes out. Gaura won't be in here. 1-for-1, but the spike has been planted. OCGPI pulls a big one for Cruiser Plays. Takes it 3-3. Still holding the nice angle, but the heaven push coming from PLG won't take him out. They're trading 2 for 2, but now Gaura gets scouted off, but eventually straight down clutch coming from Gaura. The take the cake as Team Cruiser Plays takes the first lead in this overtime match point.
भाई ये क्या गेम चल रहा है?
Absolute.
मेरे को लग रहा है एक और ओटी है.
हाँ मेरे को भी होना चाहिए ओटी. मजा आ रहा
है.
नहीं हो रहा है.
Sherlock's team is going to
में तो बहुत
अरे टिबोन ये शर्लक वगैरह है ना तो आपने को जीतना बहुत इजी है.
Oh my goodness. Bye. You can sense that he's going for that beat to the right generator, right? They're just trying to play off each other.
What is this? Demotivation?
They just walked in a line.
T1 भी 2 सेकंड के लिए सोचने लगा.
टाइटल लो वाला फेंड है.
Perfectly lined up for Gaura. Things could have been even better, but unfortunately Sherlock, they overtook the stay, expecting him going for the continue this time. It is going to be roles reversed. Cruiser Play is going to be on the defender side.
ये लोग लगाई थी मैं लगा नहीं. शॉट भी 5 लोग जा रहे हैं.
Very interesting interesting push here. They push
भाई
out
डोर
this
बंद नहीं
short,
किया
and immediately the spike
कचरा भी खेलेगा।
trying to get a couple of stragglers
Big
in,
Brain क्या होगा
but
देख,
it is going to
अभी
be a
वो लोग
race
A
off.
shot पे
No
check
ये
order
लोग
is
हाँ
right
ये
now.
शॉट ए
I
मेन
mean,
सब
they're
करेंगे ये
going
देखो
for zone
तीन लोग
control.
बिलो है तीन लोग बिलो है
पचास लगाना मेरे साथ।
They are playing the patient
नहीं
game.
होगा।
As you can
भाई
see,
radar
होगा।
भी भाई पूरा
भाई क्या radar है भाई?
Turrets has been set up coming from Sherlock. As you can see,
नहीं,
here comes
गया,
the
होती
push.
गया,
OCG,
होती गया।
yeah, they are blinded, but
होती
PLG
जाएगा।
will start things up. Here comes
देख,
the wall
होती
hash, and
जाएगा
that's
भाई।
the Vision taking a Y by God. Vision gets straight off for this aggressive
Sherlock
push.
देख ना,
They
होती
trade
जाएगा।
blood after blood, and Sherlock takes
जय
it down.
बजरंग
It comes
बली
down
टीम
to
मैं होता तो
1v1.
यही करता
PLG versus Cruiser
बजरंग
Shot.
बली
Can they
हाँ, जय
capture the
बजरंग
clutch?
बली।
It's 45 halfway defuse. PLG needs to
पचास
pick.
इधर
Can he
तुम्हारा
stick it?
भाई।
No, he cannot. And we are going
ये।
to second overtime.
मेरे को लगा
Close
जय
call
बजरंग बली
indeed. Nerves of steel coming from Cruiser
क्या
God,
game चल रहा है
hoping
बे?
to clutch it over the game, but nevertheless,
I
it's
have
not
meeting in
over
15.
yet. 13
Sad
to
bro, dude.
13.
वो लोग का रहना
second
लिटरली
overtime,
यूजलेस है
my
भाई,
friend.
इतना गंदा यूजलेस है भाई वो लोग का रहना।
This is
वो
doing
मेरे
that
जैसे
right
खेल रहा है।
team at
बेचारा
this
try
point,
कर रहा है।
both able to pull
हाँ बे, वो
rounds
platinum
up
है बे,
on the
क्या?
हाँ, वो
defense.
क्या उससे कुछ होगा भी नहीं यार जाने दो।
Sorry, the
ऑलरेडी
offense, my
जिंदगी में
bad.
परेशान हुआ
And with how
भाई
this
कल
game
मैं
मेरा
इधर
और
क्यों
राका
आया?
फट
I
गया था,
just
पता है हम
hope
डिस्कॉर्ड में बैठ के
it's
राका मेरे
not
को
gonna be
क्या
as
कर रहे
close
थे।
as it was with Robo versus
Lord.
Sherlock. That was Sherlock's
थोड़ा अभी
team,
मजा आ
right?
रहा है तेरे को?
Robo's
Yep.
team against,
अबे
yeah.
थोड़ा मारा
So-
मैंने
No, it was
हाँ भाई मारा था भाई।
Pooja.
Pooja, my bad. So we've seen
ना यार
how
ओटी में कौन
grueling
जज लेके बैठा है
overtime
यार?
can be already. Are we
कौन
gonna
है?
भाई भी गॉड
repeat
जज
this
लेके
question?
बैठा है यार टीम। क्या
Yeah, it's
चालू
not
है?
going to be over yet here.
सही
It
में
is
क्या?
30-13.
हाँ
This time,
भाई,
very
बीबी
similar
पे
patterns
लेके
here.
बैठा है
Cruiser
वो।
plays.
हाँ, जब
They
छोड़
are
हुए?
excelling on the attacker side. Both teams excel really well on the attacker
Okay,
side
Neil.
as well.
Take
It
care.
seems like this is going to be comfort picks, but of course Sherlock
यार,
they
यार,
made a
ये
little bit
round
of
जीत जाओ यार,
wrenches here
please.
into his
Come on,
defense.
Sherlock.
They're going to be hunkering down
भाई
towards
उसको लग रहा है अभी भी मेन
Scarlet
गेम चल
now.
रहा है, इको नहीं।
And seems like both teams not going to be
उस
overpicking
दिन
in.
फाटू
They
किया
are
था ना
saving
10
up
मैन
those
में।
utilities. And as you can
को
see,
पता
not
भी नहीं
much
चला
information
ओटी
has
चल रहा है
been
फर्स्ट राउंड
given.
किस पे लेके
जाएगा
गए?
ये
Here comes a paranoid push comes
नहीं रहे।
in, and that's gonna be an
अरे
easy
ये
takedown
round तो
coming
जीत ही
in
गया
from
Cruiser
Cruiser
का।
plays as Sherlock will concede
मेरे को नहीं लगता है
the
रीटेक
side here.
भी
It's gonna be
होगा।
up for that was retake.
नहीं
here.
शर्लॉक
Cruiser
आके
almost get tagged
क्रूजर
a
को
little bit
मारेगा
more.
तब क्रूजर मिड
He's gonna be
देखेगा।
far behind. He's
Please
catch
मार
a
दे।
couple
देख
more
देख देख
stragglers, and as
मैं
of
क्या
now-
बोला हूँ ये होगा
He
ठीक है।
looks at the wrong timing.
नहीं
and that's
मेरा
gonna be
प्रिडिक्शन
Sherlock
अच्छा है
taking
भाई।
the other cap, but she done a fantastic job here, and that's gonna be the opening
अच्छा
that
kill
Sherlock
मिला।
needs to take the lead. Can they win this on the defender side?
Wake has to
Why
kill
is we
two.
four?
मारेगा,
Wait,
मारेगा,
holding
मारेगा।
down the line.
नहीं, नहीं,
He takes
नहीं
it down
मारेगा।
with iconic, makes it 4v4.
Yeah.
He
दोनों
needs to
में
buy
दो-
time, but
नहीं,
he's
नहीं,
wrapped around
नहीं,
in, and
आएगा,
that's gonna be
smoke के अंदर
Sherlock
जाके
going
बैठ,
for the
nice
push.
one,
Takes
ठीक है,
the
एक
win,
और free
take-
kill।
but
मारेगा,
2v3.
मारेगा।
Why
Free
by
kill, free kill,
God?
free
Through
kill।
the smoke. The double smoke coming from Gaura. He's gonna reveal. It comes up on top, but Sherlock takes down Vision. Now,
जय बजरंग बली मत कर प्लीज, स्मोक चला जाएगा टू।
Despite the Hunter's Fury is available, but what can he do? Gaura through his way. Will he come on top? Yes, he will. And Gaura once
ए जीतेंगे
again
अपन कौन भी आने
clutches it for Team Cruiser plays.
14-13 now with match point again on Team Cruise Plays. What do we see? How does Team Sherlock even find an answer to
अभी गेम
this?
चल रहा है
Or is it gonna be overtime madness day in
65,
and day
65
out?
score.
Sherlock trying her very best. In fact, she could have even considered
जीत गया।
pulling out the Hunter's
T1
Fury,
first
you know,
prize क्या
just
पूछ?
trying to clear the smoke,
वीटो
clear
कर
the
देगा
close
ना एडमिन को
corner,
पूछ first prize
make
क्या है?
sure that
यार,
it's
कोहली
not
out
gonna
बोल
be
रहे हैं
in close proximity to the tap. But that simply wasn't the case.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
going to be
Isala
extremely
Cup
hard
round
here
चल रहा
considering
है
how
भाई।
Sherlock was in this guy's position. But considering how well she was able to take 3 kills all by herself, that was a big run there coming from Sherlock. However, the game continues. Cruiser plays once again taking the lead in
पूरा
this
inside Reina पे
next
छोड़ दिया।
overtime. In this case,
Cypher को जोड़ के।
they are playing slow. Sherlock going on the offensive side. Both teams doing exceptionally well on the offensive side. In this case, will it be the same once again coming for Sherlock? I hope this game does not end because this is the top tier game that I've been looking for here. A grand final worthy in the semifinals. But
नहीं, GG लग
of
रहा है मेरे
course, all things considered here, one of these teams
हाँ, अभी
will
लग
be
रहा
the
है
one
मेरे
to
को।
face up
ये देखने
against
टीस्पोन
क्योंकि रेना अकेला है।
Bone T-Bone
रेना अकेला।
later on in the grand finals.
नहीं,
And this
Cruiser
is
का
gonna be
trips है।
tough matches
First pick
because
तो मिल
considering
जाएगा
how
इन लोग
this
को। Cruiser का
percent
trips
is,
A-shot पे
will
पर A-shot
T-Bone
कोई
हाँ,
have
जा
to
A-shot
stop
कोई
it?
जा नहीं
This
रहा, हाँ।
is going to be advancing because as of now, Cruiser
नहीं
plays
साइट मिल
one
गया
step
तो
closer, 40 seconds left on the clock. And it's going to be Sherlock going for the desperation plays here, OG.
Yeah, but with how it's been in overtime, it always feels like it's one step forward, 2 steps back. Let's see if it's gonna change at any time soon. OCGPI being spammed down. There is the push from Cortez, which does net him a kill on bye-bye.
Insane.
Where it did come in the form of Quake thereafter. Now a 4v4.
चारों
This
heaven जाने
meeting-
वाले हैं भाई।
Oh, it's gonna make it or break it. The wall bangs, the thing of beauty.
भाई
The
4
numbers
heaven यार
are
अपना
not
round
there.
है, come on.
Team Sherlock,
Yeah,
what they do.
hello.
A double generator
Busy हो
set up,
गया
the
भाई,
flash on top
hi,
of the sky.
hi.
Quake, he's
Yeah,
trying
so,
to get
can you guys come for
punched in.
V2?
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
one
Titan तू जा, Titan तू जा।
He needs
जा,
to
जा,
step up.
Snorlax
He's 2
will join you
points away
guys
from
in
his
a
showstopper. So
अरे
no
Titan
ultimate,
तू और
and Quake
T-Bone जा,
gonna
सच
finish
बोल
the
रहा हूँ।
job off.
Yes,
He's gonna take his
sir.
captain down. He is the captain now.
हो गया
maybe?
ना।
Now.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
let's go
What
for
a
this.
comeback
Yeah, take,
coming
if you are
from
doing something, take 2 minutes. That's not a
Please,
No, no,
that was
we
a
were just
close one.
बकरी
A
कर रहे थे,
massive round for
okay.
Quake with the wall hacks.
चलो
able
ठीक
to
है, मैं
take
P2 में आ
multiple
जाऊंगा।
players
T-Bone बता ना
coming
कैसे डालना है। Delay.
Sherlock there, but nevertheless,
stop
ठीक से बोल।
put up a
ठीक से
fight,
बोल।
but it came down to
ठीक है।
the last second. Any mistake could have cost them the game,
Stop
but it was
streaming,
too
okay.
close to be
Go
called
to
comfort
settings.
coming from Cruiser Plays.
Stop streaming and settings,
Nevertheless,
enable
a
and
win
start.
is still a win. Congratulations
Go to
for
advanced,
Team
enable.
Cruiser Plays because they
And
were
then
the
stop.
ones that
F-fly,
advanced
F-fly,
into the
F-fly.
grand finals. But
Enable.
Sherlock, woo, she
F-fly,
is
then
a
stop.
beast.
हाँ,
My
that's
goodness.
what.